ladies and gentlemen, ghouls and goblins, and what movie realists from all around the world. Welcome back to What Real Championship Wrestling, Daddy-O. Let me get a quick audio check here. Fantastic. It's sounding juicy. It's sounding crispy. The turnstile is sounding fantastic in my ears. You're going to have to take my word for it, ladies and gentlemen, because you cannot hear the copyright music as it's muted on the stream. How the hell are we doing? It's such a good song. It's got my energy going. It's got the blood pumping. I wish you could hear it as well. But we're going to get your blood pumping tonight just as easily because we have a fantastic show for you. Bit of a format change, a bit of a format flip or a switch, if you will. Ordinarily, we come into these and we watch 2 regular shows and then a pay-per-view. Not tonight, you little freaks, you little geeks. Tonight, we are starting off with a pay-per-view. We are doing a Real Rumble, not a Royal Rumble. We're doing a Real Rumble. And we have a meticulously, expertly crafted wrestling card for you this evening, top to bottom by yours truly, because I wanted to make sure that only the best of the best made it into these Rumble matches. I wanted a good selection. I wanted the cream of the crop. And so I wanted to be able to go in there and say who is competing this evening, but I wanted to keep that part a surprise for you. And I didn't want you to see that part. So we're starting off with the Real Rumble tonight. So I know who's in the Rumbles, but the order is random. So I don't know who's coming out when. I couldn't even begin to guess who's going to win these. We have a fantastic show. I've been teasing it a little bit on Twitter this evening. So if you've caught that, you might have an idea of what's coming up. And if you didn't catch it, that's fine, because you're going to find out the hard way, baby. I'm excited to stream tonight. I've actually been looking forward to this. It sounds maybe a little silly to be looking forward to the fake wrestling show that I'm simulating in my video game. But it's been a hell of a week for me. You may have noticed I didn't stream at all this week. Just haven't been in the right headspace for it, if I'm being honest. Been a bit of a tough week. Work's been getting me down. I've complained about that enough on this channel. You don't need to hear more of it. You can fill in the blanks. But I've just not been in quite the right mood to get on here and play some video games, which is a shame because I love doing this. But I knew it was time for a wrestling stream. These are some of my favorite streams that I do. And I am very excited for this one. I've been looking forward to it all week. Get a big sip of the holiday ale here. Very good. Big sip of the holiday ale. Let's let loose. Let's have some fun. And let's watch a great wrestling show. We are going to start off with the women's Real Rumble, not the Royal Rumble, the women's Real Rumble, which regrettably is only 10 women deep. The men's Rumble that we'll have at the end of the show is a 30-man contest. Regrettably, our women's roster just not quite as developed yet. Hate to say it. We have more than 10, but we have less than 20, which is the next option you can choose. And I started downloading a lot of new women wrestlers so we could get it to 20. But then I was like, you know what? I don't want to just add characters for the sake of adding them. So we'll stick it to the 10. We're still going to have a lot of debuts in this because this game hasn't really debuted many of the women that are on the roster. We've seen a few of them, but I'd say probably 7 or 8 of them you're going to see in this match are going to be totally new to you. So we'll see a lot of new faces in the women's Real Rumble. And the winner of that Rumble will go on to challenge the champion at REELYMANIA. Who the champion will be at that time, we don't know. But we will by the end of this evening. So we've got a great 6-match show. I also wanted to put this up first because I don't know how long these Rumble matches will really go for. And as you know, sometimes matches tend to run a little long on here. So I'm thinking we'll do this entire show. Once it ends, we might do like one regular show. We'll see how we're feeling. We'll see what time it is. We'll see what the mood's like. We'll see what the chat looks like. But this is top priority, and I think it's going to be a great way to start the show. I'm very excited for it. I hope you are too. Thank you for tuning in. And let's not waste any time. Let's not delay any further. Let's begin the Real Rumble. It's not WWE. It's WATCW Championship Wrestling. Last night I did simulate one 30-person Rumble because I wanted to make sure the game could handle it. I've been noticing some stability issues in the game since we last went live, which I'll elaborate on at some point, I'm sure. But I wanted to make sure it could actually handle a Royal Rumble match in which 30 custom wrestlers compete. Oh man, it's chugging along already. Oh boy. It did manage to pull it off. I saw some slowdown moments, some frame drops, but it did get to the end of it without dying. Now, the music is doing some weird stuff. It's like clipping in the back because it's thinking really hard. I don't know if you can hear this music because this is, I believe, royalty-free music. Let's see. I'm going to unmute the stream. No, I don't think you can. Oh, well. But there we go! It's the Real Rumble. We made it. It got this far. Where are we at tonight?
I don't know about you guys, but I have chills tonight. I've been waiting for this moment for a long, long time.
You and me both, Michael.
WWE Universe.
Amherst, Massachusetts. Where would you rather be for a moment like this? I certainly can't say. It's not the Royal Rumble. We're just gonna I don't even want to see it. Oh God! Don't reveal it. Oh no! Don't reveal who's. Just go. Oh, this is kind of a disappointment. I didn't know it would do this. It's revealing everybody that's in it. I guess it's giving me the opportunity to pick one of them. I don't want to pick one of them though. Okay, well, avert your gaze as best you can for these spoilers. There's one person on here I really didn't want you to know existed until they came out. You probably could guess who it is from here. Okay, it is loading. Damn, this is a shame. It just pops up everybody that's in the fucking match. Spoiler alert. Sometimes you don't know what's going to happen with this game until it happens, I'm afraid. I've learned that the hard way a few times. Well, we've got a hell of a 10-woman Real Rumble coming up for you. Presumably, I don't know if this is the order they're coming out in, but hopefully not, because then at least the order they come out will be a surprise. Damn, I'm so disappointed that it did that. One of the best parts of a Rumble match is that, you know, it's a surprise who's in it. We're almost there. Yes, I accept. Oh, he's going to tell you how this works if you don't know. Or maybe not. He's not saying anything.
The following
there it is. I'll let him explain it.
The Royal Rumble match. Now, the two superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start in the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order that they drew. This will continue until all 10 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations occur when a superstar is thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and go on to face the champion of their choice at WrestleMania.
No, not WrestleMania, REELYMANIA. Thank you.
Let's see what she can do.
Who's up first? Well, I think I know who this is, and perhaps you do too. Is this Big Mama? Oh, indeed it is. Big Lady D, Alcina Dimitrescu.
Introducing the participants. First, from Transylvania, Romania, Lady Destroyer.
Lady Destroyer. Now, here's somebody who I had originally positioned to be the #1 contender to the World Women's Championship last time we went live, and the AI had other plans and right on them because it resulted in us seeing a new champion altogether. That being said, doesn't make a difference to Dimitrescu. She thought she was getting a big title opportunity last time we went live, and she's got to be pretty saucy that it didn't come to fruition for her. Increasingly so that she's coming out at #1 here tonight. That means she has to outlast and eliminate 9 other women to position herself in the main event picture once again. That being said, if anybody could go the distance and clear 9 other competitors in one evening, you gotta think it's Big Lady D. An imposing, intimidating, impressive woman. Who's up next? Who's number 2? Oh, it's the She-Hulk!
Introducing the individual who drew number 2, from New York, Jennifer Walters.
Wow, calling her out here by her civilian name? Way to dox a lady. That's right, She-Hulk. This is somebody I added a long time ago, but has never been booked. So what a prime opportunity for the latest Disney Plus sensation, She-Hulk, to make a big green impression here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Number 2, not the best number in the world for a moment like this, but I think she's up to the challenge. And speaking of challenges, these are 2 big, powerful women. Wow, I think She-Hulk may even be bigger than Lady D. Didn't know there was such a thing. Lady D going for the early elimination as the frames drop and stutter. Very concerned about these Rumble matches, folks, especially the last one, in which we have 30 custom wrestlers entering the ring. Oh, they're counting it down. I don't see the timer on the screen, but the fans, though they are frozen in place, are counting it down. Who's number 3? Who's that? Oh, it's Koska Reeves! Speaking of Disney Plus sensations, folks, it's the Mandalorian's own Koska Reeves, played by the lady previously known as Sasha Banks, now Mercedes Moné, who conveniently is in this game and has a great fully rendered character model that somebody made a Koska Reeves out of. So, Koska Reeves also been sitting in the locker room for quite some time, waiting for her opportunity to impress you. And this is it. A lot of debuting women here tonight. Imagine winning this match in your debut. Who's next? Who's that? Oh, of course. It's Daddy's little monster, Harley Quinn. What would any... Oh, fuck, getting tossed like a sack of potatoes out the shoulder of the She-Hulk. Wow, not a way you want to enter a moment like this. Yes, of course, it is Harley Quinn. I bet so many people at home are walking around saying, man, I just wish Harley Quinn was in more things. I wish I saw more Harley Quinn in my life. Well, lucky you. She's been sitting in the locker room waiting for her opportunity to make a splash. Speaking of splash, She-Hulk's going to make one right on top of Harley and Quinzel. Who's next? They come out quick in this. Who is that, actually? Oh, it's Bella Swan. Forks' own. Forks' own. We have seen Bella Swan before, but this is her in-ring debut. We did, of course, see her in Gotham City, I believe, last stream, in which she successfully managed both Edward Cullen and Jacob Black to a tag team victory. Very impressive. Now she has an opportunity to bring another victory home to the Cullen household, but she's going to have to get through some very formidable foes to do so. They do come out quick, so these matches may not last as long as I had anticipated / feared. Who's that? It's the Catwoman! Wow, what's going on with Catwoman? She's got, I don't know if that's intentional or not, but she has some sort of like rainbow glitter all over her. I can't tell if that's purposeful or if the textures are going absolutely wild, brother. Whoa! Worth noting, no eliminations yet in this 10-woman Royal Rumble match. And they're already chanting this is awesome. The fans love it. So many surprises, and we're barely into the evening here. Who's next? Can't tell, actually. See, you see what I'm saying with Catwoman there? I don't know if that's on purpose or not. Oh, it's 6. It's, of course, 6 from the Little Nightmares games. I gotta really get to Little Nightmares 2 sometime. That's been sitting in my library for months. Man, what a complete roster of competitors here. You just had to know this is how it was going to turn out, folks. Okay, I think there's room for one more. There are 7 in the ring. There's room for one more. I think it maxes out at 8, and nobody's coming out until somebody gets eliminated. Whoa, what a modified tombstone there. Who's next? Who's that? I know it said who everybody was at the start, but I forgot already. Oh, it's Florence Pugh. Don't be confused. It's not Paige or AEW's Saraya. That is, in fact, Florence Pugh cosplaying as the same character. And oh, Catwoman is going for a quick elimination. Wow, what a battle royale here. Nobody's been eliminated yet. That's very interesting to note. A little concerning, if I'm being honest. The length of these matches will be completely contingent on eliminations, because I don't think anybody will come out now until somebody goes over those top ropes. Wow, and Catwoman just stomping on the head of Florence Pugh. Harley Quinn taking it to She-Hulk. It's the Marvel DC crossover you always hope for. Not since Amalgam. Is that what it was called back in the day? When they did the comic crossovers, it was Amalgam, I think? I don't know. I'm going to take a big sip of the holiday ale here while I think about that. Who's it going to be? Who do you like? And there are two women we haven't even seen yet. Who's getting eliminated first? Who will eliminate somebody first? You can see below, everybody's hurting. Everybody's had a lot of damage dealt out and dished out. Throwing 6 around like a steaming hot potato. All my similes are potato related. Harley Quinn, what a maneuver. The frames are running great. The game has found its footing. And thank God for it. I just don't know what I would do if it crashed. So about that, I said I'd talk about the stability issues I'm noticing in this game lately. It's been freezing a lot, especially in the character creation screen. So much so, in fact... Oh, is Harley out? No! Bounced off the ropes. I thought she was going to the mat below. Keep in mind, that's what it takes to eliminate a competitor. I gotta think She-Hulk just has to turn her aggression in that direction, because she is tossing these ladies around like it's no big deal at all. Speaking of which, chokeslam, no! Oh! Once again, you know, just gotta put a little bit more muscle behind it, Jenny, and that person is out of there. Sending She-Hulk to the corner. I've actually reached a point where it seems that character creation is nigh impossible. I'm sorry to say, because the game constantly freezes. Whatever I'm making a wrestler, I hate to say it, and that's going to create some problems, because I had a lot more wrestlers to make. You'll see some of my creations this evening. Don't worry, but I had so many more gifts to bring to the universe. Still no eliminations in this 10-woman Rumble. Makes me kind of grateful that it is only 10 and not 30, because we've got a lot of action to get here tonight, folks. Don't mean to rush it along. This has been a fantastic contest thus far. Koska Reeves locking up with Harley Quinn there. 6, gallivanting to the crowd, and can't say I blame her. While Florence Pugh is locking in She-Hulk to the armbar here. I don't know if I thought I heard the submission. I thought I heard the She-Hulk tap there, but regrettably for Florence Pugh, a submission finish is not going to, it's not going to cut the cheese in this. Koska Reeves now, locking into bank statement on Harley Quinn. But once again, Koska, let me say it louder for everybody in the ring there. Submission finish is just not going to seal the deal this evening. We've got to get our opponents over the top rope, spill them to the outside. I'd like to remind everybody in the ring, that is the goal. You need some eliminations here. That's the only way to win, and the only way to proceed. No way, a 6 about to, okay. These are some very, holy shit, is she gonna do it? Wait, what the fuck happened there? I need an instant replay. What happened there? I believe Lady Dimitrescu, fuck, I do want an instant replay of that. She had 6 up in the air in the close-up, and when it pulled out, 6 was floating in the air, and then I think somehow Florence Pugh took her out? I'm not sure what happened there. We may never know. Let's keep it moving here as somebody goes for another submission finish of a Real Rumble match. Not going to work. And who is going to make the first elimination? Luckily, the fans love it. It's a 4.5-star match. What a way to open. And I have a feeling we'll get to the 5 before it's all said and done. We'll kiss the 5, as Dwayne Johnson said. I saw a video of Dwayne Johnson the other day that made me very uncomfortable. I tweeted about it. Holy shit. I tweeted about it where he was driving around and just like verbally coping into his phone about the like imagined success. Well, there's a lot happening back there. The imagined success of the film Black Adam, and he just keeps fucking saying Black Adam. It's like some weird subliminal hypnosis technique he's doing to make you watch the movie. I don't know, he was like, well, yeah, we might just kiss 400 million. That's why I said kiss earlier. That's a close look at my creative process. And yet we're seeing all 8 of these women still in the ring. Going for another submission finish. Byron talking about eliminations. I've not seen one. Is Alcina going for one on Bella? Oh my god. It didn't work. I'm like, are we okay in there? Is the game bugged? Does the AI not realize how this works? I don't know. Everybody's hitting finishing maneuvers, locking in submission holds. But I am getting a little concerned. And nobody, as far as I can tell, has even attempted an elimination. Come on, She-Hulk, somebody. Are we just going to sit here and hit finishers on each other all night? We got championship defenses to get to here. Great. A lot of great finishing moves. Please, somebody try to... When I simulated a Royal Rumble last night, the AI seemed to have no trouble figuring out how this works. My mild amusement is actually shifting to intense concern that nobody has even tried to eliminate each other at this point.
All measured up. Drop kick to the spine.
All right, another great submission hold in the Rumble. Everybody's hitting their finishers once again. Another great submission maneuver. She's tapping out. I'm very worried. Come on! Oh my god. I thought Florence was going for it. I feel like if one of them just does it, it'll know what to do. Like if somebody just wakes up and makes an elimination, everybody else will go, oh yeah, that's what we're supposed to do. We have 2 other women who haven't even gotten out here yet. You got Matt in the chat. Says She-Hulk. That's right, She-Hulk. I'm getting really concerned, actually. We've been watching this for a few minutes now. You can see by the health meters below, all these women are absolutely destroying each other. But nobody seems to be... Once again, another terrific submission hold in the middle of the ring of a Real Rumble match. That's not going to work here tonight. Oh, She-Hulk's going for one. Florence Beal's eliminated. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Sorry, Florence. Nothing personal. Wait, what just happened there? Oh, Bella hit a powerbomb. A sit-out powerbomb on Lady D. How you doing, Matt? You just tuned into a very sweaty, very spicy affair here. That's right. Koska Reeves from The Mandalorian. Played by one former Sasha Banks, now Mercedes Moné. A lot of women... Oh, Corey. Thank you, Corey Graves. He said, why in the world would you go for a submission in this match? I've wondered the same thing about 12 times now, Corey. Okay, it's time for somebody else to come out. Right? Oh, the frames are dropping. Wow, two massive slam maneuvers here. Okay, somebody's coming. I was getting very worried there. Once again, this game just worries the shit out of me constantly. Who's next? Poison Ivy! Wow, we've got 3 Gotham ladies in the ring here tonight, folks. Harley Quinn, Catwoman, and Poison Ivy, but maybe not for much longer. Six is going for the elimination. Did she get it? Cameraman looking in the wrong place. I don't think she got it. She did get it! She did get it. The cameraman missed it. Everyone in production is getting a stern talking to after this match, but Harley Quinn just got eliminated by Little Nightmares. 6, and there's only 1 competitor left, and there's 10 women Real Rumble. And it is how it's how I thought it would go. Once we get that 1 elimination, everybody would go, oh yeah, that's how you win this match. We got to start eliminating each other. But if you're entrant number 10, and even if you're Poison Ivy, what an opportunity. Because these women beat the absolute ever-loving shit out of each other for like 10 minutes. All you gotta do is come here and clean up. You're fresh. You're, Oh! And every gamer's dream realized. Oh no! I don't know if we can show that on Twitch. We might have to put that segment behind a paywall. Catwoman beats down Koska Reeves. I'm sweating already. It's a sweaty stream. Who's entrant number 10? Who's last? I know who it is. I know who it is. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Megan! Meet my creation. Her name is Megan, and she just did a wonderful standing moonsault to Bella Swan. That's right. The latest blockbuster sensation, the latest horror movie icon, had a sequel confirmed yesterday by Jason Blum himself. Megan, M3GAN, just entered the ring at number 10. And that's everybody we're going to see in the Rumble tonight, folks. So, the question at hand is who's going to be last? As Koska Reeves locks in yet again. Another submission finish. Catwoman taps, but it doesn't make any difference to you, me, Michael Cole, or anybody else in the arena, especially the millions standing petrified in the front row. Spear! What's going on with 6 over there? I can't tell who's in... Okay. Couldn't tell whose maneuver that was. And I gotta reiterate, Megan and Poison Ivy very fresh at this point, where everybody else is quite injured. Whoa, what a moonsault. Springboard by Bella Swan, but Megan got right out of the way of that one. I gotta say, I hope... Oh, Poison Ivy going for the She-Hulk elimination. She-Hulk elimination. She came in at number 2. Number 2, folks. Can Poison Ivy get her out? No, I don't think she did. I don't think she did, and that's actually kind of embarrassing considering She-Hulk's been in this match from the very beginning, as has Alcina Dimitrescu, as has Lady D. 2 very, very large, very in charge females. And, wow, can you imagine if one of the 2 went the entire distance to the end? That would be a number 1 contendership. Well earned. And boy, do I hope the men's one moves a little faster. Because that is 3 times as many guys. Oh, Poison Ivy's been eliminated by the She-Hulk! That's shocking considering how late in this match Poison Ivy appeared, but let that be a reminder to all you at home that it truly is anyone's match. Speaking of which, Megan being lifted high above the She-Hulk's head. Oh! A massive green spine buster. The She-Hulk's going up top. Be careful up there. You want to stay off those turnbuckles on a Rumble. You're very vulnerable up there. Oh, but... No. Well, she tried her best. Who's going out next? Oh, look at this. A battle of the Titans as She-Hulk sit-out powerbomb on Lady Dimitrescu. A lot of iconic characters sharing the ring here tonight, folks, but only one will make it to the end and be the one to challenge the women's champion at REELYMANIA. Who will that be? Rampage for Betty or Becky the Wreck Raddus? We'll find out later this evening. But not for a few matches still. Koska Reeves, showboating. Showboating. Let's not showboat too much there. I don't know if they're coming back in Season 3. I hope so. Oh, man. And these are some vicious ladies. The barefoot stomps of 6 to the head. And Miss Isabella Swan is getting close to those ropes. Can we have another elimination imminent? Probably not, because this AI just does not really understand how to do it, it seems. There goes Catwoman. I think that's the 5th or 6th time Catwoman has tapped out. See, this is the problem. I would actually call it a crucial problem that the AI doesn't know how to play this game. Because when you play these Rumble matches, those finishers, you can actually use up your finishers to immediately eliminate other people in one move. You get them on the ropes and you hit a finisher, you just toss them right out. Speaking of tossing them right out, is Isabella Swan going to go from the hands of Lady D? And she does! And she does! Oh, and I hope Edward Cullen's heating up the cobbler at home, folks, because Bella is not going to be happy when she gets there. Meanwhile, ground pound, the big green fist of She-Hulk to Megan. 6? Is 6 going out? That's a very tiny lady getting handled by a very large lady. Oh, 6 has been eliminated. 6 has been eliminated, folks. We're down to 5. We're down to 5 of the 10 women, and this is what I want to see. I want to see some rapid eliminations. I want to see some action, some momentum, and there goes Koska Reeves! There goes Koska Reeves! I hope there is a Season 3 because she's not going to REELYMANIA, folks. Her schedule is open. Holy shit, what a kick to Megan. Who do you got? It's the bottom 4. Lady Dimitrescu and She-Hulk. Numbers 1 and 2, been in it since the start. I think Lady D just bit one of She-Hulk's fingers off, and then you've got Catwoman coming straight from Gotham City. We've seen a lot of Gotham City competitors this evening, but Catwoman's the only one that remains. And then you have the little android who could, Megan, who's going for an elimination on Selena Kyle. Will she get it? Will she get it? Oh, she gets it! Catwoman's been eliminated by Megan. Now it's 2 very large women and 1 very small android. Holy shit, and look at this. Whoa, look at this, David and Goliath. Megan taking it to Lady D. Oh, a standing moonsault driving the knees into the midsection of our favorite giantess. Wow, Megan is on fire, and this is her match to win, as far as I'm concerned. She-Hulk and Alcina are tired and they're hurt, but look up behind you, Megan! She-Hulk's gotcha! And she just drives her back into her knee. I did see Megan a few weeks ago. It is terrific. I would say that little lady absolutely has the potential to win here tonight against these 2 giant, powerful women. And you're seeing her go to town. She's going to work. Oh! Is Megan going to eliminate Lady D? Is Megan going to eliminate Dimitrescu? Can she do it? Does she have the core strength? No! Wow! And you have to admire the strength and perseverance of Lady Dimitrescu, who came in at number 1, still fighting her way through this. Megan, number 10. Oh, and She-Hulk. She-Hulk. Bad move. Silly move. She couldn't help herself. She got in the middle of it. Should have let those 2 go at it. And Megan's back in the mix. Megan's back in the mix, folks. Look out, Lady D! Oh. A big press, and I don't know what's going on under there. Once again, I don't think we could show you if we wanted to. I think you got to put that kind of action behind a paywall. Oh my gosh. What an opening contest. It's still unbelievable to think 2 of these 3 women started this entire thing off. What's Megan going to do? She's taking it to She-Hulk. Not wasting any time. And at this point, you just got to go for it, I'm thinking. Oh, no. Megan, she's light. Oh! She-Hulk lot of amateur moves by the She-Hulk in this. Showboating, gallivanting when she should be eliminating. And everybody just seems a little tuckered out at this point.
Oh, yeah, she's saying,
oh my gosh, no. Oh, I thought we were seeing a choke slam, but she still sent the kid flying. Somebody just got to go for it. After all these women have been through, I think somebody just has to go. Wow! No way, She-Hulk! No way, She-Hulk! Wow! What a move! I didn't even know you could do that! You hear this crowd, they're going berserk. I think the She-Hulk has won them over just as she's won her way into so many hearts by way of her original series on Disney+. Oh! We got Adam in the chat. We got Mr. Dilly Tods himself tuning in to this opening Real Rumble affair. How you doing, my man? How are you doing, my friend? Great to see you. Thanks for tuning in. What you're seeing here is, of course, the bottom three of our Real Rumble elimination match. The She-Hulk, Lady Dimitrescu, and the latest horror movie icon, Blumhouse's own Megan, competing. But only one can come out the victor, and they will be going to REELYMANIA for a women's world title opportunity. But somebody has to... These ladies keep forgetting how to win this match, it seems. They just keep stalling time and hitting finishing moves. You do have to throw your opponent over the top rope and to the outside in order to eliminate them. You can beat them up all night.
Look at that insult to injury.
You can even do whatever that was. But until their feet hit the mat on the outside, it just doesn't really matter. Oh! How embarrassing. What's going on in there? Oh, a double team now. Wow, look at this. Two very large ladies picking on a small lady. That's just not nice. And there are no alliances in the Real Rumble. Nope. I thought we were seeing an elimination there. Megan's stunned. She can barely stand up straight. Oh, no. Close your eyes. Close your eyes if you got children at home. Avert their gaze. This is not safe for work. Good Lord. Good Lord. Just finished cooking up some dinner for you and the wifey. Kind of a late one. What's for dinner? What did you enjoy for a late dinner? I also had a bit of a late dinner.
She returns the favor there.
Which I just heated up some buttered noodles. The dinner of champions and icons, of course. Somebody's got to go for elimination. This is very worrying implications for our main event, which is a 30-man Real Rumble. This was only 10, and has been going for quite some time. I must stress again, when I ran a simulation of the Real Rumble last night, all with custom wrestlers, another double team to Megan! How mean! When I simulated one of these last night, it ran very smoothly. Like, I got to the end of it and I went, that actually went by pretty quick. And then, of course, I'm live, and the game has no idea what it's doing. Matt says I screwed myself. You might be right. Maybe I'm a glutton for punishment here, and I'll just never learn my lesson. But again, I want to stress, I troubleshooted this last night, and it went very quick. And that was a 30-man Rumble. So I gotta hope that the in-game logic is running a bit smoother by the time our main event begins. Because if not, buckle up. We'll be here until about 3 in the morning. Megan! Oh. And you know what? Megan was looking for the elimination there, but Lady D wiggled her way out. She wiggled right on out. And every time they put each other up like this, I get excited because it looks like it's going to be a big elimination. But they just throw them right back in. Yep. Pick them up and they throw them right back in. And I've been giving Lady D and She-Hulk a lot of credit for making it this far, but I guess it's not as difficult to make it this far when nobody seems to understand how to win the match. Adam had steamed and seasoned some broccoli. Made some mashed potatoes, yum yum, stuffing and gravy. Served with a country fried steak. Good Lord, that's like a holiday spread. And it's just Thursday. Sounds like a hell of a dinner. They're also fucking huge. You're not wrong. There are two very large ladies. Wow! Megan with the Canadian Destroyer to She-Hulk. They may be large, but Megan will not be intimidated by these two Amazonian goddesses. No! Lady D's going for the elimination on Megan. No, not like this. No! We all love her. No! Megan's been eliminated. And it's down to Lady D and the She-Hulk. Oh, once again, I've got to say, this is just for Red members. Don't look at this. You got to pay for this kind of content. Wow, Megan's out. I got to say, I thought she had it coming in at number 10. I was very excited to see my creation go the distance and earn herself a championship match, but I guess it wasn't meant to be. It's these two who, again, Lady D was entry number 1, She-Hulk entry number 2, and they're still standing here. No one could possibly stand toe-to-toe with these massively beautiful and strong women. No one could seem to seal the deal against them. It's going to be one or the other. A true battle of the Titans here tonight. What a way to finish our first ever Royal Rumble match. And who have you got? Who do you think is going to clear it? Who wants it more? Is it Lady D? Resident Evil Village's Lady D Matrescu, I thought was going to have a championship match last time I was at Live. The AI said, no thank you. I'm going to put Rampage for Betty in there instead. Or is it She-Hulk? Is it the big green legend, She-Hulk, who's debuting tonight? Imagine winning the Royal Rumble in your debut match. Who's it going to be? Who wants it more? Every day your wife comes home safe is a holiday to me. What a beautiful sentiment. Just what a... Add him in the chat. What an icon. What a legend. Look at this! What a maneuver!
She seemed to have gained the advantage here.
She's going for a finishing maneuver. I gotta tell you again, you'd think the AI would know how to play the game better than anybody because it is the game. But you gotta store those finishers for eliminations. You get someone on the ropes, you hit that finishing move, and they're out instantly. I know. I played through a few of these myself. Wow, what is going on here? Oh! A nice bridge pin, but you can't pin your opponent. Somebody's got to go for it. The She-Hulk is stunned. If there was ever a moment, Lady D, just beating the shit out of her. This is her time to shine, and don't you forget. Bringing the fight to her like it's 9 o'clock at Waffle House, and she's showboating, she's bragging. Oh my God. It's almost disturbing at a certain point. Wow! Strength on display there by Lady D. And somebody's got to just go for it here. I'm almost pleading with you. I can't wait to get to like a regular wrestling match over this. You feel me? Please, somebody just go for it. Just try. Just try to win the match. Even if you fail, at least you would have tried. Because until they do, we just gotta watch them rail on each other. Finisher after finisher. You seen this one before? I'm sure you have. She's gonna go for another bridge pin, which under any other circumstance would certainly seal the deal. She-Hulk is scarlet red from head to toe. I mean, she's green, but I mean, she's red down in the little meteor there is what I'm trying to say. You understand? A red She-Hulk? That's absurd. Oh, boy. What? Oh. Kind of a confusing move there.
Just deadlifting right there. The power.
And I mean, look. I think you've got the win on a silver platter here. For the love of God, just try to eliminate each other. We've got 5 other matches to watch this evening, and one of them's 3 times as long as this. I'm getting war flashbacks to the TLC match, in which I was just begging the game to finish this up. This is our opening match for the night. Matter of fact, we've been live for almost an hour. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Lady D is just here to cause some hurt. It's a good observation, Adam. The two of these women just... I mean, they've been here since the very beginning. Logic would dictate that they could have... Either one of them could have probably finished this match a long time ago. But instead of eliminating their competitors, instead of trying to seal the deal, it seems they're just out here to hurt whoever is in their path. Especially Lady D, who's just, at this point, punishing She-Hulk. It's almost uncomfortable to watch, and She-Hulk might have got a comeback. Nope, it was short-lived. She-Hulk just has to sit there and take it because the match won't end until she gets thrown outside. She's going to go for another pin. I mean, we just... D dropped Megan. I believe she did. Yeah, she took out Megan. I got to tell you, for sure, I think the 30-man Rumble I simulated last night, I think was actually shorter than this one. I think it was already done by now. I remember ending that and going, wow, that was not as long as I thought it was going to be. And this is much longer than I thought it was going to be. Oh, boy. I hope you have nothing better to do tonight, folks, because it could be a long one. I'm glad I picked 6 matches instead of the usual 7 for a pay-per-view. 6 was the minimum you had to put in. I was going to only do 5. I was going to do the title matches, the 2 Rumbles, and call it a night, but you had to put in 6. So we have a fun little bonus match in the middle of the card. A fun tag team match with 2 debuting teams that I'm very excited for you to meet. But you know what? You may not meet until tomorrow at the rate this match is going. Oh my God. If either of them just even tried. Oh, we just don't want to see this move anymore, Lady D. We don't want to see this anymore. We want to see a winner. We don't want to see this anymore. If either of them just tried, what are you going up there for? Wow, that's a lot of lady coming down on you. Some that would be punishment, some that would be the ultimate fantasy. But we're living in my personal nightmare because this match just won't end. Please. Please. Yes, yes! No, not the corner! Not the corner! Outside! Throw her outside! Wow, what a move. What a reversal. What a counter. She-Hulk. I'll be your biggest fan. Oh, she's going for the whirly gig once more. The big helicopter spin. Wow, what a call from the commentary table. I just couldn't even talk over that. One more time. Okay, go for it, please. Eliminate, 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 eliminate. Yes, yes, yes. No. Please. I hope you're enjoying the first Real Rumble. This may be the last Real Rumble I ever do. I may never do this again. That was a very embarrassing botch by She-Hulk. Yes, yes, yes! Oh my God, no! The counter! Spear! Big spear, She-Hulk's back up. That was exciting. I think She-Hulk was really going to try it. But Lady D wiggled her way out of it again. If either of them just even tried at this point, I think it would be an immediate elimination. Because they are both just so damaged at this stage. Please. I mean, you would think the game would have no difficulty ending a match, right? Please. Come on, get her on the ropes. I don't even care who it is at this point, folks. I just want a winner. She-Hulk reversal. I'm thinking She-Hulk will do it. I think she knows. No, spare! I feel like She-Hulk understands how to win better than Lady D. It's just this feeling I have. but I don't think She-Hulk can possibly... Oh, come on, she was right there. What is wrong with you? Oh, now we're going back to the submission finishes. It doesn't work here. She tapped out, but it doesn't matter. The match continues. I mean, just a real exhibition of punishment here. I talk about my nightmare, but this could be the rest of She-Hulk's life. This could be the rest of her life if she doesn't get out of that ring or get Lady D out of that ring. Oh, hey, what? Oh, what a reversal! Come on! This is it, She-Hulk!
Try to go for it again.
Okay. Yep. Come on, go for it, go for it.
She's getting fired up.
She's getting fired up. Come on. I think these two are the problem, I want to say. Like, they were in here first. They've been in here the whole time. Wow, just really taking it to the leg of Lady D. I don't know if she'll be able to stand after that. Wow.
Nothing fancy there.
These two seem to have the most trouble figuring out how to win the match. It's very unfortunate that it's the two of them left. Come on. Get her on those ropes. Get her out of here. Oh, get her out of here. Please, I'm begging you.
And she can't find a
Please!
for this assault. Yeah, she's being met with a roadblock every time. She got tired of being pushed around. Now wants to push.
You know what I will do if this goes on much longer. You know what I'll have to do.
A dominant display.
And I would take no pride in doing it. But I can't watch this much longer. As pleasing as it may be to some of our viewers at home, that bonsai drop.
I guess all rules are out the window now.
Rules are out the window, he said. Takeover. Look, it's 9:55. I'm going to give this till 10 o'clock. Oh, here's the big whirly gig again. I think I'm going to give this till 10 o'clock. And if somebody doesn't win this goddamn match, I'm going to have to get involved.
This is fun to watch. Grabs the leg. The leg toss.
And I don't think these ladies want that because there's no guarantee either of them will win if I do that.
What she's looking to do next.
Great move. I could simulate this match and like fucking Catwoman can win. You don't know what will happen. Jennifer Walters locking in the walls of Jericho. Not going to do you any good here. I'm sure Lady D will tap out. She's tapping out. Oh my God, she's going to go for another finish or just try to eliminate somebody. Ram, well, first of all, what's going on, Ram? Great to see you, my friend. You did not miss Nacho's match. This is the first match. It's been going on for like 45 fucking minutes. And if it doesn't end in 4 minutes, I'm going to simulate the whole damn thing. We've been watching She-Hulk and Lady Demetress beat each other up for what feels like an eternity. It's the bottom of the Women's Royal Rumble elimination match. All sorts of characters came out here in this 10-woman showdown. We had Catwoman. We had Florence Pugh. We had Koska Reeves. We had Blumhouse movie sensation Megan. All of them got eliminated in favor of these two giant sensations here. And again, very impressive. Lady D was entrant number 1. She-Hulk entrant number 2. They've persevered and they've outlasted everyone else who tried to win this match. But regrettably, they don't seem to know how to finish it up. You finish it up by tossing your opponent to the outside, and neither of them seem interested in tossing each other out. They just keep beating each other up.
She's on unsteady legs in the corner.
Don't simulate flip a coin and take over. I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can just start playing the match all of a sudden. I don't think so. Let me see. Controls, moves, controller assignment. Oh, I can. Okay. Wow. Great idea, Matt. Spare! Okay. 2 minutes. I'm going to give it 2 minutes. If this match doesn't end on it, that's actually great to know. That I can just possess someone at any moment. I don't think I realized that was an option, or I might have gotten my hands dirty in the TLC match last stream. No, Ramstein, you did not miss Nacho's match. That is still to come. And I'm so glad you made it, because tonight we will get to see Nacho Libre get a shot at John Cena's World Heavyweight Championship. The people demanded it. We'll finally have it. Here we go. Remember this move? Amazing. Ladies, you got less than 2 minutes. I'm going to give you a chance to win this honestly. If not, I'm going to possess one of you. And for the first time ever, I will be playing Watch Championship Wrestling on stream rather than watching Watch Championship Wrestling on stream. 1 minute left. Whoa. Come on, I would love it. I would love to see one of you win this match, honestly. It's very, very, again, disturbing implications for the 30-man Rumble. Going for the submission finish and the Rumble once again.
For some reason, she lets go of the hold. Could have just been a tease of the potential agony that's yet to come.
I think we know how this is going to have to go. I wonder who I should possess. Who's it going to be?
This can't be good.
Wow, Superman punch from She-Hulk. Doesn't she know she's Marvel, not DC? Spear!
Flat out power.
Ooh, could this be it? No, they always do this. They always trick me. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. I'm going to do a digital coin flip. They type in. I'm sure that's a thing. Coin flip on Google. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. Let's say heads is Lady D, tails is She-Hulk. Wait a minute! Heads is Lady D, tails is She-Hulk. I'm flipping the coin on Google. Tails! Tails! It landed on tails! Alright, I'm rolling up my sleeves. I can't watch this anymore. The match rating count will stop. I don't care. It's too bad. It was a 5-star sensation. But I have entered the equation. Here we go. I'm playing, folks. I think. Let's see. Oh, I thought... Is she going to try to eliminate me now that I'm playing?
She's fighting back.
Yeah! It's me, folks. I'm the She-Hulk. Get the fuck out of here. Give me control of my stream. Wait a minute. What's happening? That's interesting. Wait a minute. I tried to eliminate her, and it didn't respond appropriately. Oh, that's interesting. Usually when you Irish whip into the ropes, they fly out. Hold on. Something really weird's happening here. Let me try it this way. Wait a minute. What the fuck? What was that? What was that? Wait a minute. Something is terribly wrong here.
And it's reverse pain for that mistake.
She should have flew out of the ring.
Keeping her upright. Oh, it didn't go as planned there. Punch lands.
What is happening? No, something is wrong. It's not working, I swear. It's not fucking working. Hold on, let me try and finish her. Finish her. Is it gonna work?
To eliminate someone.
There she goes!
A constant assault from her here. Momentum
What?
has clearly swung her
What?
way.
What the fuck is happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What?
Coming back into the ring.
Wait, what? What's happening? It's broken! It's fucking broken! What do you mean? What? No, it really is broken. I knew something wasn't right.
everything's going against her now. She's been pushed into a bad
Wait,
spot
what the
for sure.
fuck? It's this game. I swear, dude, this game is fucking held together with paper clips. Oh, let me. No wonder they're not trying to eliminate each other. Like it's broken.
Paying it right back with a reversal.
What the fuck?
Looking vulnerable on that top turnbuckle. This is not good. Check out this power.
Balsa Wooden Magnets Classic 2K. I think we're gonna have to simulate it.
Press slam.
This is actually fascinating now. The reason they aren't eliminating each other is because it's broken. Look at that! What is happening?
All her gears running. Yeah, she's really being the aggressor lately.
I can't do it. I can't finish the match.
And reverses it. Reciprocating the initial reversal.
Oh no. There's nothing to be done here. I'm gonna have to fucking simulate it. Wow, what a shame. I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss. We're gonna have to simulate it. I'm really concerned about the 30-man Rumble now. Who won? Oh! We can just choose the winner. Maybe you had to throw her out from the corner. My friend, she was outside of the ring. I don't know if you noticed. I threw her out. Yeah, I guess it was meant to be She-Hulk, eh? Or should I randomize it? She-Hulk or randomize? Matt votes She-Hulk. Can I get one more vote in the chat? She-Hulk or randomize? It doesn't matter if you throw her from the fucking corner. Dude, it was broken. When I eliminated her on the ropes, gravity threw her back into the ring. And then I threw her outside the ring and she got back in. That shit was broken. And we saw eliminations earlier that were not from the corner. That is really upsetting. All right, She-Hulk wins. Good job, She-Hulk. Good job, you did it. My God, what a fucking nightmare that was. Okay, I'm so happy to see a regular wrestling match. Not the way I wanted things to begin. I'll tell you that much. I did not want to have to get involved in the first Rumble match ever. But look, She-Hulk came in at number 2. She fought her way to the end. She won the coin toss. She did technically eliminate Lady D, who just got right back in the ring. I guess everybody was afraid to say no to her. That was a fascinating glitch. I can't believe I threw her over the ropes and gravity threw her back in the ring. No, people did not all just get thrown out of the corner. There were people who were knocked off the ropes too. That was a real shit show. Let's hope for greener pastures here. It's the tag team title defense, folks. Last stream, you may remember the Kingdom, David Arquette and Jimmy King of Ready to Rumble fame. Hey, Rumble, look at that. What brand synergy. We're slated to get this match. I took it away from him. I said, nope, we live in a nasty world. And I gave it to Rick Radisson, the Seaman Demon, who had a similarly perplexing attempt at the titles. And their TLC match just could not seem to figure out how to wrap things up. And they lost. They lost to the Kids at Heart, who are the reigning defending Undisputed Teams champions. Well, I was feeling charitable tonight, and I'm giving them the match they've earned. The Kingdom. David Arquette and Jimmy King will now have an opportunity to become your new team's champions, but they have to go through the 2-0 undefeated Wrestle Real Teams champions. They've had successful defenses against Breaking Bad, the duo of Jesse Pinkman and Walter White. Nasty World, as previously mentioned. But tonight they will go through these men here.
And is for the prestigious World Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 458 pounds. The Knights of the Round Table.
This is a big time opportunity.
What a duo. Now,
will be on the line here.
It's worth noting, these guys actually are just 1-0. They haven't had an incredible win streak or anything, so I don't think it was that unforgivable that I slotted a nasty world over him to come to my own defense here. What a pose. But in saying that, they are technically undefeated, just like the defending champions here tonight, so somebody will have to take their very first loss. And folks, I gotta say, I'm just so excited to watch an old-fashioned wrestling match. At least I hope it will be. There's no guarantee that any of these men will remember how to do this. But here's two guys who do know how to do this.
At a combined weight of 377 pounds, they are the prestigious World Team Champions, the Hart Foundation.
Here we go, gentlemen.
I still can't get over what happened in that previous match. That was like truly a nightmare. I'm sitting here for so long begging them to eliminate each other, and I said, you know what, I'm going to do it. And I got in there, and then I couldn't eliminate them either. I really hope that doesn't happen in the main event. I really hope not. And if it does, I hope it at least has the it has the mercy to only happen at the very end. Can you imagine if it happens in the middle of the match? What am I going to do about that? Let's not even dwell on it. Let's watch this title defense here, our first of the evening. Nick Malbach and Chris Anthony Lopez. What an impressive duo. What a run these guys have been on. Our inaugural champions, the only inaugural champions with that gold or perhaps platinum, in the team's champions case, around their waist still. There they are, the Kingdom. Jimmy King and David Arquette. The defending champions, the kids at heart. Nick Malbach, Chris Anthony Lopez. Who will take their very first loss tonight? Who will emerge as the tag team champions? I can't wait to find out. And I just hope everybody remembers the rules of this match. I hope the rules of reality persist here. And we don't find ourselves in another unforgiving time loop. Oh, man, that first match took a lot out of me. Oh, that really wore me down. Chris Anthony Lopez going for the early pin. Almost a 2 count there. David Arquette, you know, Scream 6 trailer came out today, and boy, does it look like a lot of fun. David Arquette, sadly, nowhere to be seen in that trailer. So let's see if he can't earn something for himself here today. I was talking about open schedules for Mercedes Moné, a.k.a. Koska Reeves, earlier, because I'm not sure if she's coming back in Season 3 of Mandalorian. David Arquette most definitely not coming back for Scream 6. So let's see if he can't get a great new consistent gig here this evening by way of becoming one half of the tag team champions with Jimmy King. But they've got quite a task in front of them if they want to make that reality, because I think the kids at heart have looked as impressive as anybody in this league. Again, the only inaugural champ still holding the belts. World title was, of course, once held by Matt Thomas, who lost it to John Cena. Women's championship held by Becky the Wreck Rabbits, who lost it in Gotham to Rampage for Betty. But the kids at heart never faltered, never struggled, proving that they earned those belts, they deserve those belts, and they represent the league as well as anybody. Can you imagine if they get the end of this title defense as your 3-0 champions? As Nick and David Arquette battle on the outside tonight. And ignore that LED sign there. It is not the Royal Rumble. It's the Real Rumble. Bit of a branding crisis. I assure you, it is the Real Rumble. Okay? Completely original IP. Do not steal. What a lariat by David Arquette. By the way, that Scream trailer I thought was fucking awesome. I've said it a few times. I did not love the last Scream movie. Wow, hot tags in both corners. Chris Anthony Lopez and Jimmy King ready to square out together. I did not love Scream 5 as much as a lot of people did. I'm sorry to say it. I really wanted to. I liked it. Don't get me wrong. Didn't think it was bad. I didn't dislike it by any stretch, but I just thought it was kind of okay. Wasn't as good as a Wes Craven. And being said, what is? But I think this one looks good. I think I said this before. I'm actually quite ready for them to just move on from the original cast. Like, Courtney Cox is back, and like, hey, I love Gale Weathers, but part of me was kind of hoping they would just move on full stop for this new cast. No Neve Campbell in the trailer, which if she's in it anywhere, I guess they're going to keep that a surprise, which is fun, exciting, I suppose. Samara Weaving showing up in that movie, which I'm very excited about, though I got a feeling she's the opening scene. I think Samara Weaving's going to show up, get killed in the opening scene, and then the movie will start after that, just based on what little we saw in the trailer of her. But it looks good. I'm very excited. I'm sorry I'm not commenting on the match as much. I kind of need just a little bit of a reprieve after that exhausting Rumble. Just need to talk about something else. What a fucking moonsault off the springboard. Wow, and he's getting fired up. That's why they call him the personality of this league. Because even his even his moveset has personality. And I don't know. Anyway, Scream 6, I think it looks great. I love the change in setting. Going to the Big Apple. I think the killer looks awesome. They kept saying this one's different than the other ones. I hope that rings true in some meaningful way. I noticed somebody out there. Actually, everybody's holding up blank signs. You seeing that? This game could really fall apart at any moment. It seems to become less and less stable as time goes on. But here's what's exciting. David Arquette's going for a pin. So these men do understand how to win the match. That's very, very good news. It's very exciting for me. The fans are not paralyzed out there for a change. They are jumping around. They're loving the match, and I don't blame them because this is a great contest so far. A lot of back and forth action between the champs and challengers. But all their signs appear to be blank. And that's a shame. I don't think I've ever seen them hold up blank signs before. Whoa! As I was mentioning earlier, I no longer seem capable of making characters in the game. It freezes when I try. I think I figured out what the issue is, too. It's whenever I do one of two things in the character creator. If I try to change somebody's skin tone, or if I try to change anything about their face. Which is a shame, because those are two things I often need to... what a shame to get a rope break there. That could have been the end of the match. When I'm making a wrestler, usually I gotta change their skin tone and some features in their face. So it's not ideal. I did do some research on it. I guess it's wow, what another springboard moonsault. These guys know how to fly. Put that in a t-shirt. These guys know how to fly. I guess it's a known bug, the character creator freezing when you try to change somebody's skin color or their face. And the only fix I saw anybody able to suggest is completely uninstalling and wiping the game from your system and then reinstalling it. Which I might try to do. I might try to back up my save data on an external hard drive. I'm just very nervous about that, because if I lose my save data for this game, I'm never streaming it again. There's no shot in this world that I would start from scratch and do this again. King going for the pin! That's not it. That's not it. Great back and forth contest. I know I've not been commenting on it very much because I'm just so wiped out from my inaugural Rumble match there. But the challengers are bringing it to the champs, and the champs are clearly going to have to really earn their keep here tonight. The Kingdom proving that they did indeed deserve this opportunity. That I should be very embarrassed for trying to take it away from them. Wow, what a rolling elbow from David Arquette. David Arquette said, really, you're going to call back Courtney Cox and not me? You're going to offer it to Nev Campbell and she didn't even take it? You got me teaming up with Oliver Platt? Well, I'll show you what for. And Chris has had enough. He's gassed. He's sweating. Here comes Nick Malbach. The great Nick Malbach. The iconic Nick Malbach, who just throws Jimmy King to the outside. Now, I want everybody in the back to pay attention to what Nick Malbach just did there. It's not a Rumble match, and yet he threw his opponent to the outside. That is the kind of fighting spirit, the kind of gusto we need to see around here, folks.
Reversal. Can they go in the attack?
And he's actually picking a fight with David Arquette on the apron, which isn't necessary. But now Arquette's knocked to the outside. This is a huge opportunity because if somebody goes for the finish on King, his partner is unavailable to come save him. But I don't think it's going to be a problem. They're still brawling on the outside, and I think Arquette's going to be up to his feet at this very moment. And that's really the difficult thing about this game is these guys just don't ever seem to understand when to end the match. And this match is fine. There's nothing wrong with this match continuing. I'm just saying, if I was playing the game, that's when I would have tried to end it right there. But I'm not playing the game. But let it be known, I will if it needs me to. And they better get back in the ring. You can't win the titles on a count out. You can win the match, but not the titles. And King better get in there, or he'll just lose. All right, we're back in. Stop the count. And Nick Malbach has taken Jimmy King to the corner, knocking his head off the turnbuckle and tagging in Chris Anthony Lopez. Going for the double team maneuver. Oh, a double axe handle to Jimmy King. And is it the Fireman's RKO? It is! The Fireman's Cutter. He's going for the pin. Arquette's going to break it up, and he did! Malbach, you got to be faster than that if you're going to try to save the pin. Once again, throwing him to the outside. We need to see more of that this evening. Chris taking the time to showboat, but... Oh. You had to understand that you had King down and out. Should have gone for another pin. Dealing with the consequences of that decision. Ooh, a big submission maneuver by Jimmy King. Malbach not coming in. He's confident that it won't end the match for them, and he's correct in thinking so. Has a lot of trust and confidence in his partner there to let that ride out. King going for a big tag, and this is another competitive, intense match, folks. 3.5 stars. The fans loving it. Going for another Fireman's Cutter on David Arquette in the middle of the ring. Is that it? Malbach better get in. He better stop King. God, he can't do it. God, they're just so fucking stupid in this game.
And just like that, he sent crashing to the floor.
Oh, they're just so stupid.
Gets him with the counter.
That's all right. That's all right. I'm just a little steamed off that opening match still. I usually have a lot more patience for this. Arquette going for the pin. Malbach doesn't think it's it. Let's hope he's right. That was what I call a 2.999 count. And Arquette's got his finisher. He's in a great spot to end this match. Oh, and he's going to take him to the corner and tag in King instead. Keep it fresh. Keep the momentum going. Oh, what a double team move. And Chris is stunned. He's in a tough spot. What's this? Some sort of adjusted crossface. He's locked in. Is Nick going to break it up? He's thinking about it. Oh, no! Oh. Oh. Have I been writing again yet? Not at all. Not at all. I've been very, I'm going to very... Oh, sorry, I was just watching that amazing curb stop maneuver. I've been very tired and burnt out, and I can't think about doing really just about anything anymore. That's why I'm sitting here watching wrestling in a video game. No, I've I could chat with you about it off stream. It's probably not a stream conversation. I just, hold on. Hold the phone. Wow!
Stay the champs. What a title defense.
Another successful title defense from the kids at heart, who are now 3-0.
Here are your winners and still the prestigious World Team Champions, the Hart Foundation.
Wow.
Really do make the perfect pair.
I gotta be honest with you. For a while there, I was thinking it was the Kingdom's Night. They were putting on a great show, and they still did. A formidable challenge to the champs, but I just don't know what can shake these guys anymore. The kids at heart retain once again. I mean, proving that they are, without a shadow of a doubt, your team's champions. What's it gonna take to put these guys away? We haven't seen it yet. That is 3 top-notch teams who have come up short against the kids at heart. Wow, amazing. Truly, that's what they said. Amazing. And I agree. What a display. What a great top-notch match. If it helps, I'm thinking about you writing, even if you aren't. Well, I'm glad you are thinking about it. Perhaps you could write about me writing. And that might be the closest I get to it anytime soon. I just, yeah. Like I said, maybe an off-stream conversation. I don't want to bring the mood down. I just don't have it in me at the moment, unfortunately. I don't have it in me for much right now. But I tell you what I do have it. I have in me. I'll tell you what I do have in me. Another match here on WATCW Championship Wrestling. Oh, and what do we have here? Another championship defense. Once again, I'm so excited to see a, quote, regular match. But here is some intense fallout from our last pay-per-view. Becky the Wreck Raddus, the inaugural women's champion of this league, losing her title to Rampage for Betty in a steel cage match. For Rampage for Betty, the new women's champion. But wait a minute. I don't just see the 2 women. Who is that in Becky the Wreck's corner? Now, folks, as far as I knew, these 2 were not even on speaking terms, considering they were once betrothed. Is that the word? Betrothed? Does that mean married? I don't know. The lore is that Rick Raddus and Becky Raddus no longer married. But it seems she's called in a favor. And as far as I knew, the Rager was eager to take that phone call, and he had some unresolved feelings. And I mean, what is happening here? It seems that Becky has called in backup.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the undisputed, prestigious Women's World Championship.
Yeah, it looks like Becky called in a favor. A little bit of leverage to try and reclaim her women's championship, perhaps. Because I think I do see... Wait, what's happening here? Wait, what? Oh no, what's about to happen? I think I know what's happening. I didn't plan for this. I think it's going to do the Nasty World entrance with these 2. Oh no, this doesn't make any sense at all. No! Oh no! This wasn't supposed to happen. You hate to see her like this. I thought it would just have Rick come out behind her and she would do her normal entrance. Well, if there was ever any doubt, clear it from your mind, because it seems that Becky the Wreck Raddus has indeed sold her soul to the devil and pledged her allegiance to the Nasty World. It seems she's called in the big guns, and Big Ricky Rage is here to back up Becky the Wreck.
As a reminder, the championship is on the line here tonight.
LOL, the frame rate. That one, what a kick. Haven't seen a kick that good since Seaman Demon came out here. The frame rate, that frame rate drop was actually intentional. That's part of the entrance.
The biggest opportunity of her career.
But don't worry, you'll probably see many unintentional frame drops throughout the evening. It got a little choppy in that first Rumble. So this is interesting. They're actually coming out as Nasty World. And you got to wonder what the implications are of that, because she's going up against Rampage for Betty, who, mind you, has quite a bit of history herself with the Rager. Not in this league, but in the real world. And there she is, your new Women's World Champion, Rampage for Betty, coming out with the belt for the very first time. Her very first defense.
Yeah, but that's just a mere formality.
Make sure to follow her at Front Page News 9 on Twitter. The Boston Badass, Rampage for Betty, your women's champion, here for her very first defense, having won it in a steel cage in your last main event last time we streamed this game. Adam says he hasn't seen the Rager or the Seaman Demon yet, so this was a first for him. That's right, that is big Ricky Reel out there, backing up his ex-wife, Becky the Wreck. Here we go, big title defense.
Introducing the challenger from Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland.
The Destroyer, Becca Rage.
And I'm not sure what to make of her,
And
seeing the
introducing
Rager in her corner
champion
tonight.
From Boston, Massachusetts, she's the undisputed, prestigious Women's World Champion, the Assassin, Paige.
And there she is with her newly earned, her newly won Women's Championship. But does she have what it takes to hold on to it tonight? Becky the Wreck gotta be steaming, gotta be deeply, darkly unhappy to have lost that in Gotham City in that steel cage match. And, I mean, look at what's happening here, folks. I don't think it's an exaggeration to say she's perhaps willing to do whatever it takes to get it back. Even pledge allegiance to the Nasty World and bring Rick Radis back into her life, back into her heart, maybe even. And if she wins that championship back, you gotta think she'll be marching around with Ricky and Demon for quite some time. But let's not understate who she's got to win it from. The undefeated single sensation Rampage for Betty, who won that women's championship in her second ever match. Main event pay-per-view status in a steel cage, going up top. And she says, come and get it. You want it? Come and get it. Here it comes. Oh, massive missile drop kick. Look out below, folks. And already doing some damage to the midsection of Becky. And it's going to take a lot more than that. One does have to wonder what role Rick Radis will play on the outside, especially considering I've never really seen managers do much of anything at all in this game. They may be capable of things, but as we've established, the computer, not so great at figuring out what it's supposed to do in this game. It gets a little confused and a little lost, but thankfully the two women in this ring know exactly where they are, and they're keeping the competition tight. And Becky going for some sort of camel clutch. No, that's not going to be it. Now, we welcome a submission finish in this, though, because if you do tap out, that means you have lost the match in this one. And I'm so worried about that Rumble later. I'm so worried about it. Oh, my God. I really hope that doesn't happen. I'm going to have to, like, interfere quite a bit if it does. Nice leg drop by Becky the Wreck, who is staying on top of things tonight. I feel like we really saw her underestimate Rampage in that steel cage, and she paid the price for it big time. Here tonight. Whoa! Nope! Whoa, no way! Wow, like a... What do you even call it? A one-handed power bomb? She's going for the pin, but I think it might be a rope break. No, he's going to count it. He's not going to count the 3. Rampage now has the opportunity to keep the offense on, but a great counter and a headbutt from the former women's champion. Rick loves it out there. He's bumping his fist. He loves to see this. He clearly really loves that woman. Diving elbow drop.
Piercing elbow. Oh, what a counter.
And you got to think it'll win him a lot of brownie points.
Getting set
She
up
gets
for
that title
something
back with him in her corner. But that remains to be seen as Rampage sends her into the turnbuckle. Now keep in mind, something I haven't said yet. The winner of this match will be going on to defend that belt against the She-Hulk at REELYMANIA.
stomping away. Over and
So you know Jennifer Walters has got to be sitting in the back. Going for the pin. Oh, Becky gets the rope break. Matt's rooting for Rampage in the chat. Not a fan of Becky the Wreck, it seems. I'll make sure to relay that message to her. Wow, a modified rock bottom it looked like almost. Going for another pin. Oh,
both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this
that's
match
not it. It's going to take more, and these two are not wasting any time. Just a real slugfest here.
She turns it right.
Oh, and I think Paige may have been going for a finishing move there, but Becky turns it around, goes for the bridge pin, and we'd love to see that match here because you, in fact, can pin your opponent because it's not a real Rumble match. Keep it in mind, gentlemen in the back. Keep it in mind. We don't want to see those bridge suplexes in the Rumble match, okay?
Did you hear the impact?
And Becky's hulking up. She's feeling strong. Let's not waste too much time, Becky. And again, like I was saying before, wait a minute. Hold the phone. Could it be? F5! Is that it?
We can have a new champion.
Oh!
Unbelievable.
Becky reclaims the belt.
Here is your winner.
I've heard of Becky two belts.
Undisputed, prestigious women's world.
Oh, and you hear the fans booing. They don't like it.
The Destroyer, Becca Ray.
They don't like it.
Truly a huge win for this superstar.
Because this isn't the Becky the Wreck we've seen before. This is Becky the Wreck, card-carrying member of Nasty World.
At least if they're lucky. Oh, come on, Corey.
And you gotta think Rick Raz is excited about this. They may even sleep in the same bed tonight. We'll see. That's not for me to speculate on. But I can tell you is this. Becky the Wreck Radis is once again the women's champion of the world. And you feel so bad for Rampage for Betty, who was on a real run, had a ton of momentum going her way. To lose the belt on her first title defense is sad, but we've obviously not seen the last of Rampage for Betty. I'm sure she'll be back. But in the meantime, we know what the women's title picture looks like moving forward. It is that dastardly Nasty World. I'd say leader at this point. I think members being charitable. I think she's a champion. I think she's the leader of Nasty World. Because we saw Ricky and Seaman Demon couldn't bring the purple belts home, but Becky is the world women's champion once more. And she will go to REELYMANIA to defend that title against the She-Hulk. The Nasty Mayor. Could be. The Nasty Mayor, the Nasty Queen. Nasty Queen. That sounds like a great exploitation film. Becky's the champ. 3.5 stars. Love to see it. Great job, and congrats to Ricky, whose number may in fact be unblocked now by his former spouse. What's up next? What's up next? I know what's up next. We've got 2 debuting teams. I told you I had to book an extra match in here. We couldn't just do 5, had to do 6. So we have 2 debuting tag teams here tonight, folks, and they all come from a from a galaxy far, far away. Not a long time ago, though. Right here, right now, tonight, we've got Kylo Ren and Emperor Sheev Palpatine, Darth Sidious, teaming up to face. And boy, I'm excited about these two. George Lucas and Watto the Toydarian. George and Watto, the co-host of the George Lucas Talk Show, made by yours truly. That's right, those two over there, completely made with my own bare hands. Kylo and Palpatine, no, I found those on the community create space. There was a George Lucas in the community space, but it was based on the real George Lucas, and I can't think about George Lucas without picturing the iconic Connor Ratliff interpretation from the George Lucas talk show. So I had to roll up my sleeves and make him myself. And Watto the Toydarian, a Herculean effort to make anything that looked like Watto, but I think we got kind of close. And this is going to be just for fun, folks. This one's just fun. No championships to be won or lost. No rumbles to stress over. This is just going to be 4 incredible characters coming together. I guess some people would call this the bathroom break match because the stakes are quite low, but I would argue that they are not. I would say these are, wow, the boos are already coming in as the lights dim and the fire roars from the stage because 2 Sith Lords are about to come out here, and you just hate to see a Sith Lord. You hate to share a building with them. You hate to... Look at Palpatine, though. I love the flaccid lightning dangling from his wrists. Not his lists. His wrists, even. I also love his very Caucasian and well-maintained calves poking out from beneath the robe. I guess his lightning mostly deflected back at his own face, less so his calves. That's right, you did hear the whistle from the front row there. People love to see those Palpatine calves. And look at this hoss. Look at that massive Kylo Ren. I knew that guy had a massive torso, but it looks like every piece of him is just huge. Big Ben Solo in the back there. And you could swear you were on Exegol itself. The way the fog drifts and the lights dim and the fire roars. It got very creepy. It got very scary. Somehow Palpatine has returned, and he has come to WATCW Championship Wrestling, bringing his latest protege in the form of Kylo Ren. And I was saying earlier, this is an opportunity, right? We just saw the Kingdom lose to the Kids at Heart, the 3-0 defending tag champions. Now is the time, if you're a new team, to get that momentum going, to make an impression, and say, hey, we're going to be the guys that take those belts from them. They're the team to beat, and we're the team that's going to beat them. Whoa, look at this. Oh! That's weird. I thought the fire would come out of the turnbuckles. It's coming out of the stage. Okay, that's still pretty cool, Ben. Still pretty cool. Don't worry. Don't be embarrassed. Ram says you're built like a Roblox character.
They're here.
Oh, they're here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, these are 2 characters who are very near and dear to my heart. Very special. Watto, the Toydarian. Watto's very important in the WATCW Entertainment lore himself. We have a lot of strange in-jokes about Watto. And then you consider just how big of a fan I am of the George Lucas talk show. Having had the golden opportunity to hang out with one Griffin Newman, a.k.a. Watto the Toydarian, through the Schmodown, and even attend a live George Lucas talk show. And I got to shout out Nick Malbach for getting that Howard the Duck logo on the back of George's jacket. I sent it over to him. I said, can you get me a PNG of this image for George's jacket? And he had it over inside of 5 minutes. Watto and George at the George Lucas talk show. I can't recommend it enough. Retired filmmaker George Lucas and his classic attire. Everybody sees George Lucas in that attire everywhere he goes. And one has to wonder, maybe he even has an unfair advantage in this, considering he created 2 of the other characters in this ring. Watto the Toydarian, who, by the way, you may have noticed, came out in his little sequel hat. Watto the Toydarian and Sheev Palpatine, born from the brain of George Lucas himself. Kylo Ren, not so much. Kylo Ren from a different era, so you know George has to be interested in getting a win over a character that he did not create. What a DDT by George!
This is what you call
Oh, and Sheep's going in. Sheep is coming right at him. What a splash by George Lucas. Going in for the early pin. Way to heighten the drama. But that's not it. Not quite, George. You might think, isn't George Lucas in his 70s? Isn't he a little old to be doing this? But I have seen George really work the crowd. I've seen him run around a theater room, handing out high fives. I've seen him blow up a Darth Maul inflatable and a BB-8 inflatable live on stream. I've seen George do a lot of interesting things on the internet these last 2 years. Look at that. A little shake of the elbows from Watto the Toydarian. I know nobody probably has any idea what I'm talking about, but what a leg drop attempt by Watto the Toydarian. And this is just a little fun match, you know? Sometimes you can have another match as a little treat. Ram has seen George Lucas kill a man. Interesting, I don't doubt it. George is very aggressive if he wants to be. He's very sassy. Watto's going for the pin. Oh, look at that. Very interesting to see Sheev Palpatine get involved. He really thought it could end right there. I'm going to finish off my holiday ale. Michael Cole said, what a wind-up. But for a second there, I thought he actually said, Watto wind-up. And I was about to turn off the game forever because I'm having a hard time distinguishing what's the game and what's real life. And I just don't know if I can handle it anymore. What the hell? What a move. He's getting a huge boost right now. Mick Marley in the chat. What's going on, Mick Marley, my friend? Nice to see you. Thanks for tuning in. We do have a Rumble on our hands. This is just a little tag team fiasco. George Lucas and Watto versus Kylo Ren and Palpatine. Just a little match for fun. We've got plenty more to come tonight. After this, we'll see John Cena defend his world championship against Nacho Libre, and then we'll be on to the big main event, 30-man Real Rumble. We had a 10-woman Real Rumble to start the show, and it was an absolute nightmare. The game completely broke, and I had to get in there and get involved, and She-Hulk won the match after I did. I really hope that the game does not break during the 30-man Rumble. Palpatine going for the pin! Oh, Watto! What an escape by Watto. I'm a big fan of Watto, so, you know. He's absorbed some damage already. What an iconic character. I feel like Watto's really come into a new realm of popularity in the last, let's say, 5 years. Maybe that's just my own personal life, but I feel like I see people talking about Watto everywhere I go. Wow, what a move by Sheev. He can really move. Going for another cover. How you doing, Nick? What you got going on tonight? Great to see you. Thank you for joining us. I do realize I'm going live at the same time as the great Benny and Moose Save America show over on YouTube. I was a little worried I wouldn't have any friends in the chat tonight. Everybody be watching that, and I do recommend people watch that. I believe they've got King Kong versus Chance Ellison and a Toy Story trivia match. That is going to be quite a showdown. I'll be watching that once we end the stream here tonight. But speaking of showdowns, look at this one. And these are two debuting tag teams, so whoever picks up the victory here will be officially a 1-0 team, and whoever loses logically will be a 0-1 team. And you hate to start off on a big goose egg. George tagging in with his amazing Howard the Duck crew track jacket. Never forget, Howard the Duck is the first Marvel movie. And you do have retired filmmaker George Lucas to thank for that, and producer on Howard the Duck. And look, you know what? Everybody's excited for Secret Wars. If I don't put Howard the Duck in that thing, then it's an abject failure in my book. And Watto is a high flyer. And you would think he is. He does have little wings on his back. So you would think he would be very comfortable up in the air. Nick is admiring George's... Wow, and I'm telling you, man, George Lucas, he's got a mean streak in him. He is admiring George Lucas's in-ring attire. And again, I wanted to stress, when I think of George Lucas, this is exactly how he looks whenever I think of him. He's, Connor Ratliff, George Lucas, and actual George Lucas are inseparable in my mind. When people talk about George Lucas, this is literally what I picture. Wow, what a stunner into the ropes there. And Sheev's going to the outside. And you know what? Historically, you don't see Darth Sidious. Wow, what a what a gesture by Sheev. You don't really see him get involved in the action too often, historically speaking. And when he does, you know shit has gotten real. So one could only surmise that shit is indeed real as George Lucas throws his own brainchild back in the ring. Oh my God! And don't let the old age fool you. That is a Sith Lord. That is, I think, even to this day, considered the most powerful Sith Lord of all time. So don't underestimate him. He could pull some shit out. They talk about having a trick up your sleeve. That man's got tricks all up inside that dark robe of his. George takes him out. George says, I brought you into this world. I can take you out of this world. You want to come meet another one of my creations? His name's Watto the Toydarian, and I'm tagging him in right now.
Double whip coming. Uh-oh. Oh, my God. Right back into their own corner.
What's this? I just got a text from
Rolling neck snap.
Jessica, the love of my life, apologizing if my side of the bed is wet. She spilled some tea. Worse yet, she fell asleep with the tea in the bed. Oh, what a sleepy head. What a sleepy head. Falling asleep in the bed with your sleepy time tea. Wow, what a drop kick to the knees. The brittle knees of Sheev Palpatine. I'm going to text her back and say, that's okay. I do hope my side of the bed is not too wet, and it's time for me to retire there.
Oh, this is not good at all. The pendulum backbreaker stretch. Wasting absolutely no respect.
All right, back to the action at hand. Wow, and just making George watch. It's Kylo Ren, who again, not one of George's brainchildren. A creation of something much more sinister. J.J. Abrams. Wow, what a move! And I actually wonder if J.J. Abrams could show up in this league at some point. He'd be a good fit. I almost wonder if J.J. Abrams is in the community creations already. It's pretty astounding that other people think to make the things that I type in there. Though nobody had made Watto before. I had to make that Watto. The amount of weird shit I found in the community space on this game, I was actually really surprised that nobody had tried Watto. I couldn't believe I had to be the one. I was the first one to try to make Watto. And I'll admit, I think I get it, having now done it. It wasn't easy. There's a lot of aspects of Watto that don't lend themselves to this game. Oh, fuck, I think he just busted Palpatine open. I think Sheev's bleeding. We got a bloody Sheev on the mat. Watto's really taking it to him. And you see a display like this, and you gotta wonder, why wasn't Watto in more movies? Why wasn't Watto in more movies? He's going for the pin on Sheev. Oh! And I think Watto's bleeding. That sweet Toydarian blood spilling from his perfect blue, scaly flesh. And he's saying, get up, Sheev. I'm going up top. I'm flapping my little wings, and I'm going for the big... Wow. Whatever Corey Graves just called it, a diving seated senton. Somebody else is bleeding outside. I don't know if it's Kylo Ren. I don't know if it's George Lucas. But this match turning out to be a lot more violent than I would have anticipated. Nice counter by the Dark Lord of the Sith. Nick Marley says, George versus JJ is a story that writes itself, and that Watto is wonderful. I'm inclined to agree on both counts. Speaking of counts, No, that ain't it. Palpatine can't believe it. And here's a great point. Everybody knows Jedi mind tricks don't work on Watto. And perhaps the same applies to Sith body slams. What are you doing up there, Sheev? Wow, what a top rope Hurricane Rana by Palpatine. Oh, and he's playing the crowd. Say what you will about Palpatine, but hot tag to George! Hot tag to George! Go get him, George! Here we go. George going for the pin. Kylo says, no, not my master. Where's Kylo going? Oh! and Watto puts him away too. George and Watto did it.
Here are your winners.
Legends. Look at these friends.
In this tag team victory.
And look at George cut a rug. Somehow George returned. Look at these guys. Look at these icons. The duo, George and Watto, winning their debut match against Kylo Ren and Palpatine. Adam's at a loss for words. He can't believe what he just saw. 4-star match, amazing. This has been a hell of a show. The fans love this show. And look, I mean, we could just sit here all night and admire that great Toydarian Derriere. Derriere? I think it's Derriere. I don't think he pronounced the R on the end of that. Oh, Meltzer gives it a 4-star. And how can you blame him? What a debut from George Lucas and Watto the Toydarian, defeating Palpatine and Kylo Ren. Now 1-0. And look, there's precedent there. The next time we see these guys get in the ring, it could be the challenge of the kids at heart. Can you imagine a world where George and Watto are the team's champions? I shouldn't speculate too far ahead of myself. There's a lot more to do to reach that point. But what a debut from these guys in a match that I really just booked for funsies. I just booked it because I had to book another one. And these 4 men really stood up to the task. 2 Dark Lords of the Sith, 1 Toydarian slaver, and a retired filmmaker who made it all possible. What a match. Great job, and congrats to the victors. Now it's time for I hope Ramstein's in the chat still. I hope Ramstein53452 is out there and listening, because it is time for the World Championship match. This is a big one, folks. Not the main event on any other card on any other night. This, of course, would be the main event match. There he is. Nacho, he says. Nacho. This is one people have been waiting for. This is one people have been clamoring for. Nacho Libre versus John Cena for the Who Are They? Real Entertainment Championship of the World, the most prestigious title on Twitch. Adam said it best. You really can't see a match like this anywhere else. That's true. That's true. This is a big one. And I actually am very excited to watch this unfold. The stakes are huge here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the prestigious Pro Wrestling Super World Championship.
Yeah, get all the adjectives in there, you son of a bitch. Here's the challenger. What's this? Looks like he has... Whoa! What an entrance! Nacho is showing up in rare fashion, rare form, and top-notch style. He's shed the monk robes of matches past, and he's coming out here truly dressed like a champion. The Seaman Demon has shown up in the chat. Nacho! This is huge. Nacho Libre, let me tell you something. I actually went through the trouble of putting up the stats together for everybody who's competed. I went back and I tallied it all up. I started keeping my own record books for this league. That's how seriously I take this. And Nacho Libre is indeed the most winningest competitor in the entire league. He stands at an unimaginable 5 wins, 0 losses. One of those wins, may I remind you, against former world champion Matt Thomas, who was the champion at the time. Adam can't even fathom how the mask contains all that mustache. The mask is off.
Here comes the personification.
The mask is off. And Nacho has really just won his way into the hearts and minds of people all over the world. And now let's look at his opponent, the reigning defending champion, John Cena. You heard Byron say it, a 16-time world champion. Let's make that 17 because he is, in fact, the champion of Who Are They? Real Championship Wrestling. But I got to say this, not had the run that I think anybody expected him to have. Yes, he won that title. Yes, he defended that title. But we have seen him lose several times in that ring, and is not the display we expect from a champion. Obviously, the stakes are very high for Nacho Libre. A title is on the line, but I'd say the stakes are even higher for John Cena. Because if he can beat Nacho Libre and be the first man to ever beat Nacho Libre, I think everybody will start taking him a bit more seriously as a champion. Meanwhile, Adam says that's not a man, that's a barrel with the hat on. This is huge, folks. I am actually excited to see how this one goes. This is a big deal to me.
Introducing the challenger from Mexico, weighing in at 304 pounds, the Superstar.
What a babyface.
And introducing the champion.
Oh, camera freaking out.
From West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds. He is the prestigious Pro Wrestling Super World Champion.
Look how mad he looks.
Cena!
And there he is. Call him what you will. He is indeed the champion.
Anytime this title is defended, it's a big fight feel.
What's going to happen, folks? Does Nacho go 6-0? Does he become the next world champion? Or does John Cena manage to skirt out another one? Manage to escape with that title intact once again? I am on the edge of my goddamn seat for this one, folks.
And there's an argument to be made that defending the title is even
The champ
harder than winning it, wouldn't you
fully
say?
believes Nacho has this in the bag. Adam's cheering for him. Ram is cheering for him.
And that comes down to how you respond to your challenge.
And it's true. The journey we've watched Nacho go on has been inspiring.
Champion's down, the
Going for an early pin. I don't think it's going to be that easy. But we've seen crazier things.
not letting fatigue set in.
We've seen the game completely implode and defy all logic. This night, earlier this night during the Women's Rumble match. Nothing is guaranteed. And it's true, Nacho looks very dominant to start this match off. Putting a whooping on John Cena. That's right, folks. Dominance is the word in the chat. Nacho coming in strong, proving he belongs here. Nothing's been handed to Nacho Libre. What a moonsault! He is just putting the whooping on John Cena. I thought that might have been it. I actually thought that was going to be it. Has John gotten a lick of offense in here?
You're probably coming into this match looking to unload your trademark attacks to pick up the win. Do you agree?
I don't think John Cena's gotten any offense in. There it is. He heard me. John said, not that easily. I may not be able to come out here the champ, but I'm not going down without a fight. And he's taking it back to the challenger. John getting a little too big for his own britches. And by britches, I, of course, mean denim jorts. A nice shoulder block. And here's what we want to see. Some good back and forth offense between these men. Regardless of who comes out the winner, I want to make sure they've earned it. John going for the pin. No, Nacho's out. 2 count. And I got to say, this is getting pretty intense pretty quickly. And if Nacho does not win tonight, we're going to have a lot of unhappy customers. It's going to be a very uncomfortable night in the chat. Because people have been asking for this match for a long time. And Ram said it, we're rioting. I hope we've Got the budget for extra security. We might need it if Nacho doesn't walk out of here. Your new world champion.
Ridiculous standing shooting star.
Adam's threatening to burn down the Watt Stadium. People love Nacho.
Trying to change the tides of the match.
Wow, what a combo sequence by Big Nacho Libre, who goes in for the pin. I don't think that's going to be enough, but I could be wrong. No, another kick out. Memorable moments indeed. Memorable moments indeed. Spear! Is that it? Oh! John Cena kicked out of the spear. We've seen so many men put away with that very same move. And John Cena said, it's going to take more than that, punk. Oh, John's going for some sort of powerbomb. Whoa, right in the middle of the ring. A textbook standing powerbomb. And John Cena's locking in the STF. John Cena's locked in the STF. The submission finish. Is Nacho going to tap? No, Nacho works his way out. Nacho works his way out. And everybody's very nervous right now because you got to say this about John Cena. We've seen him lose before. He's not the champion you'd expect to see, but whenever it really counted, whenever that belt's been on the line, John Cena's gone home the victor. Can he pull it off again, or is Nacho Libre truly undefeatable? Will he go for the pin? Not quite. He's keeping the offense on Cena. He understands after that big spear failed to seal the deal. Nacho understands he's going to really have to put his best into this. Oh, what is this? Some sort of... Oh, what a lariat. And Nacho's got another finisher, but he may not need it. 3! He's done it! He's done it!
Here is your winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nacho Libre!
Prestigious Pro Wrestling
He can barely believe it himself!
World Champion, the Superstar.
Nacho!
People are going to be talking.
The chat is lit up. I've never seen it like this. They're going wild. Nacho Libre has done it. Your new world champion. Undefeatable, 6-0. Nacho Libre. Wow. A quick match, but a great match. And this is what everybody came here to see. This is what people have been clamoring for, what they've been dreaming of. Nacho Libre is officially the champion. The most prestigious and coveted title on Twitch is in his hands and around his waist, and I have a feeling it's going to take hellfire to get it off, because we have never seen anybody overcome Nacho Libre, and John Cena is now added to the list. An incredible run thus far, 6-0. Who else could be the champion? Who else could do it? If not him. The Watt Stadium lives for now. Thank God. Thank God. This could have been the last stream of WWE 2K22 ever. And it still could be, because next up is the 30-man Real Rumble. And it may, in fact, destroy the game from the inside out. Ghost Rider confirmed? Who knows? I mean, as far as you know, Ghost Rider is already in this game. There's a lot of people in this game that you still haven't seen. Wow, what a match. I'm so inspired. It's going to spoil everybody in the match. Close your eyes. Don't look at this. Don't look at this. Close your eyes. Don't look at who's in the Royal Rumble. I'm serious. I don't want you to see. Too many spoilers. Don't look at this, okay? I'm very upset that it does this and shows you everybody in the match. Close your eyes. I want you to be in suspense. I want you to be surprised. I'll tell you when you can open your eyes again, okay? Don't worry about it. You don't need to see. There's some surprises in there. I don't want you to know about them until they come out. I'm very nervous about this. Ram peeked. Don't peek! No peeking. Don't look. I'm very nervous about this now, because the 10-woman Royal Rumble was the third as long as this, and completely fell apart. It like broke the game. It was really something to see. They were no longer able to, for those who missed it, we opened the match the night with a 10-woman Royal Rumble. And the game broke. They were no longer able to eliminate each other. And then I got involved, and I tried to eliminate somebody, and it wouldn't work.
The following contest.
Yes, you can open your eyes now. I'm supposed to tell you. All right, I'll let him do this again. He'll tell you how it works.
Number 1 and number 2 will start in the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order that they drew. This will continue until all 30 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations occur when a superstar is thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and go on to face the champion of their choice at WrestleMania.
Who's coming in first? Dana Brooke. What? No, it's not Dana Brooke. It's Jesse Pinkman. It did just say eliminations occur when someone goes over the top rope. You would think, but you all saw it. I eliminated Lady Dimitrescu. She went over that top rope, and she just walked right back in. I am praying to every deity in this godforsaken world that this match does not break, or at the very least waits until there's only 2 people left to do that shit again. There are 30 competitors. I need the rules to apply. If the rules don't matter, then why are we doing this? Who's number 2? Who's coming out with Pinkman? What's this? Very spooky. Shades of Lady D, but we know it's not her. I did throw her out like a rolled up rug. That's true. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know who this is. It is! It's that dastardly carnivorous vampire from the Twilight Saga. It's Laurent. Laurent is back. And those red eyes are very intimidating. What a way to start this Rumble. Jesse Pinkman versus Laurent. Wow. What a way to start. Number 1 and number 2. Now, I'll say it earlier. I said it at the top of the stream, but I don't think I had anybody joining me quite yet. I did handpick everybody that's in the match, but the order is random. I did not pick the order people come out. I just picked who I wanted to see in this match, who I thought really deserved it most. And that way it also gave, what a flip, give me the opportunity to put in a couple surprises, a few debuts maybe. What's a Rumble without a few debuts? Or surprise entrance. Look at those red eyes, Laurent. Now, we've seen Laurent before. I think he beat Pumpkin Jack at the Moe's pay-per-view. I want to say he maybe was in something else, a Fatal 4-Way or something. I may be wrong about that, but tough break coming in at 1 and 2. Pinkman and Laurent. Ram said it himself. Jesse always gets the short end of the stick. And the same might be said for Laurent. He was once killed and eaten by wolves, but he's back and he's never looked better. Now, as tough as it is to be numbers 1 and 2, got to keep in mind how that Women's Royal Rumble went. Lady D and She-Hulk were numbers 1 and 2, and we're also the final 2. Now, a 10-woman Rumble is a lot shorter than a 30-man Rumble, and all logic and rules went out the window in that match. Oh, I am excited to see that the counter is working now. It was not working in the women's match. That makes me feel really good about this. Who's number 3? Jimmy King! Oh! Jimmy King's got to be feeling the pain. We saw him earlier tonight try to stake a claim to the team's titles, and he and David Arquette unfortunately fell short. But now he has an opportunity to turn this whole evening around. And that's what's so interesting. Competitors who maybe factor in teams more frequently have an opportunity to try to make an impression in singles because they could earn their way to a world championship shot. Anna doesn't know who Jimmy King is. Jimmy King is a character played by... Oh, look out, Laurent. Here comes Everett Cullen. Oh, my God. Here, he looks shirtless. He looks fantastic. He's sparkling in the spotlights tonight. And look, he's going right for Laurent. Oh, the logic in this one makes so much sense. It's really working because Edward wasted no time in going for Laurent. We know, of course, everybody here knows Laurent almost was the demise of Edward's beloved Bella, but thankfully was saved in the nick of time. Doesn't know Jimmy King. He is Oliver Platt's character in the great WCW-centric wrestling film, Ready to Rumble. And here comes the Master Matt Thomas, former world champion, and some stunning new ring gear. What is that? And what did it say on the back? If you squint, I don't know, you might be able to tell. Matt's, of course, not had the run that we want to see, and Jesse Pinkman's going for the quick elimination on him. Not like that. Not like that. No, Matt says, And I think, I could be wrong, but I think it says blurred on the back of Matt's outfit. I'm not sure what that's all about. Blurred. Wait a minute, who's this? Who the hell is this? Do my eyes deceive me? They don't. That's PLD. That's former Schmodown rider PLD. Coming in at number 6. Coming in right after Master Matt Thomas. What the hell is this? Our first surprise of the night. PLD thinks his own. And PLD spinning Laurent around like a top. Oh. Shug is in the chat. What's going on, Shug? He says the master sucks. He's not a fan. Oh, and if you smell what Barack is cooking, accompanied in the ring by his manager, Ed Harris. You're damn right, Nick. PLD makes his WAT Championship Wrestling debut here in the Real Rumble. Incredible. What a way to get started. And I don't think we've seen an elimination yet. Which I want to stress again is a little concerning to see nobody's tried, but, you know, somebody has tried. Laurent tried to throw a man out, I think, or maybe it was Jesse Pinkman. How you doing, Shug? Shug, I want to tell you something. I had also planned for you to debut in this Real Rumble, my friend. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, Jesse Pinkman's out, and here comes the Semen Demon. Here comes the Semen Demon in the Real Rumble. Mr. 69. Shug, I was planning for you to debut in this match, my friend. But unfortunately, the character creator has glitched for me, and I cannot seem to make anybody else for the time being. I'm trying to fix it. I regret to inform you that you are not in this Rumble, but I do hope you'll be in this ring one day. And just like that, speak his name, and he shall appear, and he gets eliminated! PLD said it's go time in the chat, and he got kicked right out of the ring! No! Oh, I'm so sorry. Not what you want to see. That is not how you want things to go, but I guess that's just how it happens sometimes. Oh, I'm so sorry, PLD. You barely got to see yourself, and there goes the Semen Demon. Oh, no. Apparently, if you want to win the Rumble match, you just don't say anything in the chat. PLD showed up, got eliminated. Semen Demon called a shot. He's out. He's out. It's an epidemic. PLD's at work. He can't listen, but he did see himself for a minute. I'm so sorry. I'm sure we'll see more PLD down the road, but he is not going to be the winner tonight. Tonight is not PLD's night. You didn't even get to admire your Bubba Ray Dudley-esque character design. Here comes Dom Toretto of the Fast franchise. And I am pretty excited to see that there are eliminations happening. These men out here. Oh, there goes Jimmy King, eliminated by Edward Cullen. A sentence I'm always saying. Oh, Barack Obama eliminates Laurent. Edward Cullen eliminates Jay. And they are just, there goes Dom Toretto, eliminated by the Master Matt Thomas. Now this is exciting. I think everybody was very well briefed on the rules of this match before coming out here. They were all reminded painstakingly, make sure you throw people over the top rope. And that's what they're doing. Who's next? Oh, here comes Nick Molbach. 2 WAT originals sharing the ring for the first time in the way of the Master Matt Thomas and Nick Molbach. Nick Molbach, of course, reigning defending teams champion, had a very, very impressive display earlier tonight on this very same show. Now, can you imagine if Nick were to go the distance? If he were to get to the very end of this? Oh, Barack Obama's going for the elimination on Matt Thomas! And he does it! He does it! I'm starting to think there's something personal happening between Matt Thomas and Barack Obama, because I think that's the second time we've seen POTUS go after the Master. Oh, what a shame. Even in his new purple ring gear, Matt Thomas couldn't go the distance. And this is a very competitive Real Rumble. A lot of eliminations. Nobody wasting any time tonight. And that's exactly what we needed to see after that exhausting opening match. Can you imagine if Nick Molbach went the distance, went all the way to the end, won this match, and had an opportunity at the world title? Wait a minute, who's that? Bend the knee, ladies and gentlemen. King Khan has just debuted in the Real Rumble here at WAT Championship Wrestling, and he takes it straight to Barack Obama. King Khan makes his debut. The once and forever Schmodown Teams champion is now entered the ring, and he's taking it to Barack Obama. Meanwhile, Randy the Ram Robinson tries to eliminate Edward Cullen in the corner there. Who's out next? Uh-oh. Who can outlast the competition tonight? Because here comes Big Bad Head Ripper Joe. Oh, no. Head Ripper Joe gotta be a favorite in this match. Just a man of that stature, of that figure, of that size, and of that danger coming in here. Even throwing a Stone Cold Stud like Edward Cullen down to the mat. The man who killed the star of popular Rockstar game Bully. It's true, we still haven't seen Jimmy Hopkins to this day. Oh, look, here comes Edwards. Sometimes friend, sometimes enemy, sometimes lover. Jacob Black, who, yes, it's true, Jacob has in fact transformed. He is in wolf form. He is in wolf form. To Twilight Saga. Are you Team Edward? Are you Team Jacob? You might be on the winning team tonight. Yeah, I've not seen Jimmy Hopkins since Head Ripper Joe ripped his head. Maybe we'll see him tonight. Who can say? He's like Finn Balor, that's right. Whoa, Edward just eliminated Head Ripper Joe! And he's out like that, and everybody's better be thanking Edward Cullen for that move, because I could have sworn Head Ripper Joe was a favorite to win this whole thing, and he's out. He's gone. But one hoss is out, and another comes in, because Captain Insano has joined the mix. Waterboy's own Captain Insano. Matt Pat going crazy, Ram says in the chat. Of course, Ram insists that Edward Cullen is Matt Pat, rather than the sparkly vampire sensation we all know and love. And what a mix here. King Khan taking it to Randy the Ram. Oh, Nick Molbach's out! Nick Molbach's out. I guess we're not going to see Nicky 2 belts anytime soon. He's going to have to settle for that tag team championship he wears so proudly around his waist. Captain Insano's lining up the elimination of Barack Obama, and he scores it! And there goes Jacob! And one kid at heart leaves, another comes in. Here comes the personality, Chris Anthony Lopez, the personality of this league and of this Rumble. And he's going to King Khan. You know what? I've seen Chris Anthony Lopez meet King Khan on many different occasions. And here they meet professionally in the ring. Adam says all is well. Don't mind the slowing frames here. It's okay if the frames slow down a little bit once in a while. This is a little treat. Sometimes you gotta take a break and you go, you know what, I think the game should run at 30 frames per second. No problem. Here comes Silent Bob. unfortunately, won't be finding his partner, Jay, who is ruthlessly eliminated by the Master Matt Thomas earlier tonight. Jay and Silent Bob, a cornerstone of the team's division, but now here to make an impression in singles and fight their way to the World Championship. Silent Bob eliminated Edward Cullen. 2 WATCW Entertainment favorites right there. Silent Bob eliminated Edward Cullen. And who's out next? Matt loves seeing Silent Bob. Who's out next? Oh, Daddy-O. And you know what? This has been a long time coming. I told you, Kevin Smith. I told you long ago. You keep hiking up those trails, but you can never run too fast. The Big Ricky Rage can't catch ya. The Rager has found you good enough here in the ring tonight. And you couldn't write that if you tried. The Rager has entered the ring. He's been trying to get his hands on Kevin Smith for a long time. But look at this, 2 former brothers in arms. King Khan taking it to the Rager. You hate to see that. You truly hate to see that. Triple R, Ricky Rumble. Real Ricky Rumble in the ring. Nasty World Zone. His ex-wife's talking to him again. He's feeling real good. Now imagine if the Rager managed to lead Becky the Wreck Radis to that championship win and then win this match himself. We could see Rick Radis take on Nacho Libre. I would truly love nothing more. That's right, get those Rager emotes in the chat. There's never been a better time to see them. The Exchange Civil War. Captain Insano raining big fists down on the Rager. Come on, Ricky. Turn it around. I didn't mention Johnny Silverhand of Cyberpunk fame. Entered the ring. Chris Anthony Lopez says, not for long. Who's Nick? Who's next? What's that say? Oh, my. Jack Frost coming to the ring. This monstrosity. Oh, Suge Knight 1323 subscribed with Prime. Thank you so much, my friend. Hell yeah, he subscribed with Prime. He got the Rager emote. I want to shout out Suge. How do I do that? Let's see. Can I do it? Shout out Suge Knight. I've seen it attempted before. Does this work? No, it didn't work. I saw this work in somebody else's chat, but it didn't work. Who just got eliminated? It was me! Everybody should go follow Suge on Twitch. Fantastic podcaster. I was on his show a few weeks ago. Streaming Magic the Gathering very often. One of the best, one of the greats. I highly recommend you follow him. Thanks for the sub. Suge, you are a legend. Chris Anthony Lopez taking out Silent Bob. You hate to see that. Suge says I gotta set up the shoutouts. I'll have to learn to do it later. What an elimination by King Khan! What an elimination by King Khan to Jack Frost! Wow, and this has been quick. This has been rough. This has been intense, folks. This is the polar opposite of what we saw at the beginning of the show, which was meticulous, which was plotted, which was personal. As those women just beat the absolute hell out of each other for what felt like days. These men are coming out here and saying, I'm not wasting any time. I want to take on Nacho. I want to be the one to beat Nacho. I want to main event REELYMANIA and get that title. Here comes Black Adam. Black Adam, #1 movie, highest profiting movie of all time. Black Adam now streaming on HBO Max. Black Adam releasing all around the world. The Man in Black changing the hierarchy of power in the DCEU. The hierarchy here in What Real Entertainment Championship Wrestling. Black Adam, highest rated film, 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. Black Adam 1 billion. Black Adam 2. Black Adam 3. Black Adam. Watch it now. You gotta see Black Adam. And you gotta see the swaggy blurred Winston A. Marshall makes his in-ring debut tonight. We've seen him in the corner of the Master Matt Thomas, but here he comes now. And he's taking it to Chris Anthony Lopez. No love lost. There goes Johnny Silverhand. Winston A. Marshall here. Imagine debuting in this match and winning your way to the main event of REELYMANIA. I just sent out a tweet that tagged Winston in this. I don't even know if Winston knows what. He's going to look at that and have no idea what I'm talking about. Winston's going to see that tweet and just be so confused. He's going to block me. King Khan eliminated! Wow, Winston is really just taking to Chris Anthony Lopez. Here comes the revolting blob. Oh boy, look at this. Both halves of Revolt Insanity. Captain Insano and the revolting blob in the ring at the same time. You got to think that could really be an advantage they could work if those two teamed up to take on the esteemed competition they're sharing the ring with, which includes Captain Insano, Black Adam, Winston A. Marshall, Chris Anthony Lopez, and Gerald of Rivia. Whew. I'm sweating bullets here, folks. How you feeling out there? Oh! Big match Dave. I walk alone. Here comes Batista entering the ring. An actual wrestler. An actual character that was programmed into this game by video game developers. Incredible. Who knew? Who knew such a thing was possible? Revolting Blob on the outside, fighting his way back in. Only one WAT original left in the form of Chris Anthony Lopez. Imagine, I was saying it earlier with Nick. I'll say it again here. Imagine if Chris Anthony Lopez fought his way to the end and had an opportunity to become the world champion, and he throws Winston out. Winston is out. Chris Anthony Lopez eliminates Winston Marshall. The swaggy blur is gone. I'm so sorry to say it. I'm so sorry to say it. Now if Winston tunes in, he'll be like, what the fuck are you talking about? And he won't even see himself on the stream anymore. Oh, David Arquette's here. After a heartbreaking loss in the team's championship match this evening, David Arquette's here to try to turn it around for himself, and he could fight his way to a championship match. Batista's out! Gerald's out!
A competitor has been eliminated.
Now this is how a Rumble's meant to go. Quick, rapid, unrelenting, focused. Rock bottom from Black Adam to David Arquette. Who is left? What? We're pretty deep into this. Not many people. Number 20. Oh, wow. Here comes Heisenberg. And if I had to pick one, if I had to say right now who I think's going to win, I think it might be Walter White, because that man is ruthless. He is tough. He is dangerous. We have seen him do incredible things in this league. Can you imagine if he fought his way to a championship match? If anybody could beat Nacho, I think it might be Walter White. That's how confident I am in him. And there goes David Arquette, having to take 2 goose eggs home. Unfortunately, he's not in that Scream 6 trailer, and he's not walking out of here with a win. Number 29, Chris Redfield. Resident Evil's own. Boulder punching legend. And I'll tell you this too. I was saying I simulated one of these last night just to make sure it wouldn't break the game. And you want to know who won that Royal Rumble? Chris Redfield. And now, what do you know? Here he is in at number 29. As far as I know, Chris Redfield loves winning Real Rumble matches. Maybe he'll do it again tonight. What a story that would be. And here comes number 30. There's only one left. Who could it be? Who is number 30? Oh my God. Ramstein 53452. What have you unleashed on this game? The Rabbit is number 30. Captain Insano is eliminated. Oh my God, can you imagine? Revolting Blob's trying to get him out of here as soon as possible. I don't blame him. That Rabbit is a tough... Oh, Chris is out. Chris is out. Can you imagine? Oh God, what a dark timeline we'd be living in if the Rabbit won the Rumble here tonight. What if the Rabbit goes all the way and earns a match against Nacho Libre for the belt? Look at the 5 competitors. No, wait, how many is there? Yeah, 5. Look at the 5 competitors in the ring right now. One of these men is going to win. No one else is waiting in gorilla position. The 5 competitors you see here tonight: Black Adam, Walter White, Revolting Blob, Chris Redfield, and a nightmarish tulpa known as the Rabbit. One of these men is going to REELYMANIA to challenge for the most prestigious title on Twitch. Who have you got, chat? Who do you think it's going to be? Who do you want it to be? Who do you not want it to be? Matt says he doesn't want it to be Black Adam. Black Adam, number 1 match winner. Black Adam, best movie of the year. Black Adam going to the Oscars Black Adam streaming now on HBO. Hierarchy changed forever. Suge wants Black Adam to win. Adam says Walter White, and Ramstein naturally hoping to see his son, the Rabbit, take it home. What a stranglehold Liminal has had on my stream. Can you imagine if the Rabbit takes the win? Black Adam's trying to eliminate him, but he doesn't work. The Rabbit's coming back in. Whew. Oh, a big smack to Black Adam. Another one. And now Walter White's going for the sweep. Oh, be careful up there, Rabbit. Heisenberg's knocking at your door. Oh. You mean DC's Black Adam from the hit blockbuster Black Adam starring Black Adam? Yes, that is in fact the film Black Adam that I'm discussing. Chris is out. Chris Redfield is gone. Chris Redfield will not be winning this Royal Rumble. Heisenberg's going for the elimination of Black Adam. Black Adam, our favorite competitor here in wrestling. Black Adam, released last year. Black Adam starring Dwayne Johnson, and he fights his way out of the corner. Huh. One of these four men is winning the Rumble. One of these four men will challenge the champion at REELYMANIA. Who wants it the most? And I'm so relieved I'm not going to have to get in here and sway the result myself. Ooh, the Rabbit's rolling out. Black Adam's going to... Oh. I got worried there for a second. Heisenberg's taking a breather too. The Rabbit says, no, get your ass back in here. The Rabbit says, don't you know I'm the antagonist of Liminal, one of the greatest games on Dreams for the PlayStation? And Walter White says, don't you know I'm Heisenberg? Oh, and he fucked it up! He fucked it up. Walter had him. Did you see that? Blob's out! Blob's out! Big spine buster to the Rabbit. Heisenberg had him dead to rights, and he missed. He missed. One of these three men, folks. One of these three men is going to the main event to challenge for the biggest belt on Twitch. Oh, my God. I'm sweating bullets. I'm on the edge of my seat. Pay for the whole seat, but you only need the edge. Rabbit's chilling in the corner, but look out behind you. It's Walter White. He's going for the elimination of the Tulpa. He's putting him in the corner. He's trying to lift him up. Is it going to be enough? What's Black Adam doing? I thought Black Adam was going to help. He's going to take a breather. He's going to wait and see how this one goes. The Rabbit prevails. The Rabbit fights his way out of the corner. Oh. Wow. Little cutscene for you. That was tense. That was top-notch production value. Wow, one of these men. He lifts Black Adam above his head, throws him down. Will he throw him out next? Big spine buster by the nightmarish Tulpa known as the Rabbit. No, I thought we had a choke slam on our hands. No pun intended, but Black Adam fights his way out, takes him to the mat. A true sports entertainment moment. That's a moment we'll be replaying for years. When Black Adam, the Rabbit, and Walter White squared off in the ring. Now, the biggest thing you can hope for at this moment, folks, is that these three men remember how to win a Royal Rumble match. Our esteemed women's roster couldn't quite figure it out earlier. Wow, what a double team on the Rabbit! Wow! Walter White and Black Adam teaming up. Did you ever think you'd see the day? Black Adam going for the elimination. He's going to try. Oh! The Rabbit's out. No! He can't keep getting away with the Tulpa's been eliminated, if I'm being honest. I was rooting for him. Walter White's going for the elimination. Walter White's going to eliminate Black Adam. Can he do it? Can he push him out? Is it? It is! He did it! He can't keep getting away with it, and yet he does! Did I call it or did I call it? Walt did it! Walter White won the Royal Rumble!
This is a Royal Rumble match we'll be talking about for years.
Walter White's going to REELYMANIA, brother!
In life, there are winners.
Walter White will challenge.
We're looking at a winner
the champion at REELYMANIA. Could we see it? Could it happen? Nacho Libre versus Walter White at REELYMANIA. 5 stars. The greatest of all time. Ram's very upset. He's lobbying threats at Walter White in the chat. What a match. What a show. The GOAT. I wish you could hear the music because it's Eddie Guerrero's Light, Cheat, and Steal theme music. It's playing right now and it's so fucking good for Walter. It's incredible. Oh, what a way to end the Real Rumble, guys. What a well-earned victory. A real textbook Rumble. Exactly what you want to see. Whew. Well, what do you think, guys? It's almost 12. Should we do, we're not going to do another pay-per-view. Should I do one more card? I feel like I could do one more if you guys want to watch one more. The next one would be completely AI simulated. If you guys want to stick around and watch one, I'll do the next show. I don't give a fuck. Ram's down. Matt's down. One more. We want to keep going. Adam says I should sleep. I said I don't give a fuck. I'm staying up. Tomorrow's Friday. I gotta be honest, I haven't been sleeping much anyway this week, so I'll probably be awake anyway. We could get through a regular card a lot faster than this one, Royal Rumble. What's going on in my tweet notifications? I sent a lot of tweets out. King Cod responded to my tweet of him saying, I guess this can pass as Asian. Is Asian? What do you mean? He's Asian. Maybe he doesn't look it very heavily in the screenshot I posted. I don't know. He's Asian. PLD says he lasted longer than Santino Marella. Paige says she wants a rematch, Becky. I don't know if Paige is going to get it. It's She-Hulk's turn. All right, we'll do one more card. We'll do an AI simulated show. Wow, Walter White won the Real Rumble. Wow, what number was he in? A little later, but he wasn't one of the very last ones. He fought his way to the end. Walter is a fucking beast. Oh, wow, let's start the show. Orderly Holmes. I don't know what this show's going to be. This is all booked by the AI. We just got a quick sneak peek of what the opening bout's going to be. And even I didn't see what came after it, so it's going to be a surprise to each and every one of us. I hope you guys are all down to watch another one. If not, I understand it is getting late. And not everybody can throw caution to the wind like myself and just determinedly stay up as late as possible. Oh, I'm sweating. Don't worry. It takes a long time to load here at the red curtain. I'll take the final sip of this holiday ale. There it goes. I love these wrestling streams. I really appreciate you guys coming in to hang out. We're back at the old-fashioned Watt Theater. The wacky waving inflatable arm tube men celebrating, welcoming us home.
Guys, can you feel the energy?
Where are we broadcasting from tonight? Nick's got to go. Thanks for the quality content. You're very welcome. Oh, we're in Baton Rouge. You're very welcome, Nick. Nick, I want to get you in this game eventually, too. I was saying the character creator is, like, bugged for me right now and keeps freezing the game. I'm going to try to fix it. Oh, I'm just going to hit play on this. Don't look. Let's not look at the, card. I want to be surprised as well as anybody. Nick, I'm going to try to get you in this game eventually. If I can fix the character creator bug. I want to give everybody skin in the game, so to speak. But thanks for tuning in, my friend. I hope you have a good night. Sweet dreams. What an opening bout we have here. Are you sure you want to leave when you've got something like this on your screen? Ted Lasso versus Hank Hill. Now, Ted Lasso we've seen before. We've seen him suffer a loss to Jack Frost, I want to say. And I remember him being very dejected and sad after he lost. It was really a shame to see. Ram says Hank Hill is nightmare fuel. Now, believe it or not, Hank Hill has been sitting on the bench for quite a long time. I've been waiting for the game to give him an opportunity. I didn't just add him after the last Fortnite stream, where I think I talked as Hank Hill maybe about 60% of the stream. I don't know. They say I got a pretty good Hank Hill impersonation. God dang it. I'm gonna whoop Ted Lasso's ass. This is Ted Lasso's opportunity to turn things around. Say you're a loser. Ted Lasso, you're a loser. I'm gonna kick your ass.
The following contest is scheduled for one
I'll get some water here, I need it.
Making his way to the ring from Wichita, Kansas, weighing in at 215 pounds, Ted!
It's Ted. All right, Ted. Here's a chance to turn it around. You know, he's an inspirational figure to us all.
A competitor with his share of
He's taught us the power of self-belief, and even though his debut match didn't go his way last time he competed here, he's back. Some people would tuck their tail between their legs and head for the hills. Ted Lasso says, I'm coming back. And I'm here to challenge Hank Hill, who's making his debut here tonight. Can't wait to see this entrance. I don't know. Oh my God. You can't hear it, but Hulk Hogan's classic Real American theme is playing. Wow. The dream of Texas.
From Arlington, Texas.
Awesome.
Weighing in at 253 pounds, Hank Hill.
Wow, he actually said Hank Hill. I love the effort to make those animated creases on his arms and on his face. Oh, Hank, what a fan favorite.
I'm sure they'll hear you when they watch this match.
What a fan favorite playing to the crowd here. And this is great to see. Just two good guys out here to put on a show and a good contest. I don't think there's anything personal about this one, folks. These two are just here to put on a good wrestling match for the love of the game. It really is something to see that face. Look, I can't criticize it. They did a much better job of translating Hank Hill to this than I think I did for Watto the Toydarian. It's hard, that face capture thing, especially with non-photorealistic characters. It's a pretty good Hank if I ever saw one. Who's ready for a god-dang wrestling match? Huh?
You gotta do it, Dad. You gotta beat Ted Lasso. I love watching my dad wrestle.
It's Bobby Hill. You see, you gotta. If you want more of that, tune into. Go watch the last Fortnite stream on our YouTube. What Real Gaming. A lot of Hank Hill and Bobby Hill. And a great Jennifer Coolidge impression by Colin Morris, gotta be said. Credit where it's due. And we're back in the WAT Entertainment Arena, which I never really thought about it before, but coming out of the Royal Rumble Arena into this one is very light. Almost blindingly so. Especially the way the light's catching Hank Hill's t-shirt there. Wow! Whoa! Are you kidding me?
Still no end in sight.
Ted just being fired out of the corner like a cannonball. Very determined, I would have to think, to make a good impression. Oh, he's just punching Hank Hill in the head. That's not very nice, Ted.
Oh, man, you can see he is feeling it now.
He really is. Ted Lasso must have thought long and hard about this moment. After his initial loss to Jack Frost, and look, no shame in it. That was a scary first opponent. But Hank Hill, you know what? He's a real ass whooper, and he ain't gonna take it laying down. Great move. Oh wow! The work of a mat veteran by Ted Lasso. What a kick! And we're living in a whole new WAT World Championship Wrestling League at this point, folks. Ted Lasso going for an early pin. Not going to be enough. Almost, but not enough.
Fatigue clearly setting in.
Let's recap what we've seen here tonight. She-Hulk wins the Women's Royal Rumble, which will grant her an opportunity to challenge re-crowned Women's Champion Becky the Wreck Radis. Won her belt back from Rampage for Betty after selling her soul to Rick Radis in the Nasty World. Of course, the kids at heart are still your team's champions. Nacho Libre, your new world champion. Oh, Hank thought he had it, and so did I, if I'm being honest. Nacho Libre is the new world champion, and Walter White will be challenging for that very belt at REELYMANIA. Now, I haven't decided if there will be a pay-per-view between the Rumble and REELYMANIA. Typically in the WWE, whoa, chokeslam!
He steers clear of contact.
What a chokeslam by Hank Hill. WWE, there's usually a pay-per-view between the Rumble and WrestleMania. Actually, I think there's like 2 between the Rumble and WrestleMania. I haven't decided whether it will be one or if we'll just do our WrestleMania on the next stream. Part of me kind of wants to give the league some time to breathe and maybe see some rivalries form. I was thinking of introducing a mid-card title. We just have so many wrestlers. I was thinking of doing like an Intercontinental-esque championship or a U.S.-esque championship. Maybe we could do a tournament to see who could compete for that. I've got some ideas for our little wrestling league here. So I was thinking of maybe letting one stream happen between this one and our WrestleMania stream. When I first started this, I was going to really wait a long time to get to the WrestleMania stream. But with the way this game runs sometimes, I think it's best to just head right for it. Not delay too long. Hank wins! Hank picks up the win, and poor Ted Lasso. 0-2. Oh, you know he's going to beat himself up over that.
Your winner, Hank Hill.
They went the extra mile in this win. I agree. What a win.
What a win.
That proved he is not messing around. That match was all business from him, Corey.
Wow. You're god dang right I did. What an opening statement by Hank Hill. Wins his debut match and really gets a great amount of momentum set up for himself moving into his promising young career here in WATCW Championship Wrestling. Ted Lasso 0-2. What a bummer for him. Oh, wow. Here we go, folks. The champion is here. Our newly anointed World Heavyweight Champion Nacho Libre is competing on regular old television. What a man. What a people. Champion of the people. To take on, look at this, the debuting Boba Fett. Seen a lot of intergalactic competitors this evening from all across the galaxy. Boba Fett. Bubba. Big Bubba is here. And wow, has he got his work cut out for him? Boba Fett about to debut against the newly crowned world champion Nacho Libre. Now here's something I'm almost hesitant to say out loud. I'm afraid what evil I might speak on the world. But there's something very interesting I've noticed with our world champions. And that is, when they win that belt, they just start losing all the time. They lose on regular TV all the time. I've wondered whether we might have some sort of champion's curse here. Is that belt cursed? Nacho has a great chance to break the curse tonight. Let's see. I want to see him with this belt. Let's see him come out with the belt for the first time. Oh, look at him! His fingers clipping through the gold. He looks amazing. Now this is a champion. A champion's welcome back home at the Watt Theater. Now this is a champion we can be proud of. This is a champion people have wanted to see. Wow, look at him.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Mexico. Weighing in at 304 pounds. The prestigious Pro Wrestling Super World Champion, the Superstar.
Hey, where's the horse?
Wow, look at that. Truly a champion we can all be proud of. We've waited so long to see this, and he really just looks incredible with that belt. And you can see he respects it. He appreciates it. He knows what he had to do to get here. He takes nothing for granted. Truly what we all aspire to be. Haunted belt. Yes, I'm wondering if that belt's haunted. Is Nacho the Inquisitor Libre out here to exercise the belt demons? That's what I want to know. Matt Thomas, inaugural champion, just losing all up and down this show. John Cena wins the belt, loses all up and down this show. Nacho has the opportunity to prove there is no belt curse. That's silly. There's no such thing as a haunted title belt. And on the other side.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in.
Oh, from New York. I didn't know that.
43 pounds,
Hunter. All right, that's not bad, I suppose. The debuting Boba Fett. Have you opened a good book lately? Let me recommend one to you. It's the one. It's the Book of Boba Fett strolling down to the ring. Now, you know, Boba Fett's a professional. It's not usually anything personal with him. He's just in it to succeed. But if there's any belt curse, he better be counting on it tonight. Because can you imagine waltzing out here in your debut match and picking up a win against the newly crowned champion, Nacho Libre? Can you imagine the opportunity afforded to this man here tonight? At the same time, maybe a bit of a thankless task. No one could possibly think he'll have what it takes to pull it off. And if he does, he's a legend overnight. Adam says if there's a belt curse, Nacho is more powerful than it. Let's see. The 6-0 reigning defending champion of the world, Nacho Libre, and Boba Fett go one-on-one right here, right now. And the people love Nacho. Meanwhile, Boba Fett, a lot of disappointed customers with his latest outing on Disney+. Now, me, myself, I thought it was fine. Had some good moments, some good episodes. Admittedly, the best ones were the ones about a completely different character. Can't wait for The Mandalorian Season 3. Looks fantastic. Has Babu Frick in the trailer. Hey, maybe I should try to make Babu Frick in this game. Wouldn't that be a fucking nightmare? Boba Fett puts Nacho up for a suplex. Holding him there. Letting the blood rush to the champion's head. That's going to be disorienting. Oh, shades of Bill Goldberg with that one, folks. And look at this. Boba Fett bringing the offense to the champion. Going for the cover. They will get harder soon. And I'm just really curious to see how this goes, because a dangerous precedent's been set for the champions of this league. Nacho has the distinct opportunity to prove that he's not like the other ones. He's not going to struggle like the ones who came before him, but Boba Fett is whooping ass. Another big press.
He's not even close to being done yet.
He's not close to being done, and that's true, but this is interesting. I mean, I'm not going to count Nacho out. We've seen him come back from much worse. He is a hell of a champion, but this is very interesting to see. I was kind of only joking at first about the belt curse. It was something I'd only considered at a moment's notice, but Boba Fett is beating the hell out of the champions. Looking great. Oh, but wait a minute. The Mexican Dream coming back. How he doing Nacho dirty. Oh, wow. Nice counter from the top from Boba Fett. The Mexican comeback.
This match grinded him down a little.
And the champion's always got something to prove. That's the scary thing about this this league. You think you make it to the top, you win the belt, live on pay-per-view, But everyone's gunning for that spot. Everyone is looking for you. Everybody's trying to make a name for themselves at your expense. And that's the world Nacho's got to live in now. And what's Boba doing here? Boba just keeps picking him up and putting him down. Matt says this shit is cursed. He would know, going for the cover. Look, I don't want to see Nacho lose this. I'm not interested in that. I don't want to see him take his first loss to Boba Fett on regular TV. No! No way. Oh! Oh, my soul left my body for a moment. This is brutal. I'm starting to think we might have manifested the championship curse, although big lariat from Nacho. And he has a chance to wrap this up right here, right now. That's not quite it, but I see what Nacho's got down there. Is it going to be? Is he going to do it? Spear! And ladies and gentlemen, that's got to be the end. It is! Holy moly guacamole. And maybe there's no such thing as curses after all. At least not for Nacho Libre. Nacho! That's our champion. And hey, credit where it's due. He may not have won, but what a display by Boba Fett to put the champion against the ropes like that. To have even me questioning what we were seeing. But he did it. Nacho Libre defied the champion curse. He broke the curse. He's cleansed that title. And now he doesn't have to walk around worrying about it. No superstition strong enough to fell Nacho Libre, who, by the way, maybe I remind you, is now 7-0. The undefeated 7-0 champion of the world. What a dream. What's next? I don't even know. Whoa, interesting choice, AI. Interesting choice. The former champ, Rampage for Betty, going one-on-one in singles with the Real Rumble winner, the She-Hulk. Interesting choice. Now, this is a huge dynamic match right here. Because we know She-Hulk's getting a title shot. Nobody can take that away from her. Nothing can change that. She will be getting a title match. But Rampage for Betty, the former champion, has a lot to prove. She wants that belt back. I know as much because I saw she said it on Twitter in my mentions. And I'm sure she will get another shot at that belt. I can't say when. I can't promise when. But imagine if she were to beat the She-Hulk here tonight. And She-Hulk, don't get any funny ideas here. You got to win this one honestly. I'm not going to help you out this time. And I'm confident that Rampage for Betty knows the rules. She knows how to win a match. She doesn't have a belt, but she does have her bazooka.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts.
We know. We know. We've seen the entrances. We've seen these before. And you know the Boston Badass has got to be steaming. She's got to be looking for a shot to get the people in her corner once again. But boy, does she have her work cut out for her, because here comes the big green machine, baby. So this is interesting. Well booked, AI. I'll give my kudos to you. This is a match that makes a lot of sense. Rampage for Betty versus the She-Hulk. These are two very powerful women who both have big accolades to their names. One's a former champ. One's a Real Rumble winner. And each want to prove that they are the rightful next champion. Wow, what a leg drop by Rampage for Betty. Going for the cover.
Referee in position. Kicks out.
It's going to take more than that. We've seen, it's very well documented, it takes a lot to put the She-Hulk down. The game itself will fall apart at the seams before the She-Hulk loses. That has happened thus far 100% of the time when the She-Hulk competes. He's going up top. Whoa! That's a lot of green coming down on you.
Oh, yeah, she's saying.
And she's hulking up. No pun intended. I would have said that no matter who was dancing around like that. But it's never been more true than this tonight. Throwing Paige around like a rag doll. And this is what? Match number 3? See, this is flying by. It's flying by. We only got 2 matches left after this. So, yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. I'll get to bed by 1 in the morning. And I would say that's about how late I've been staying up lately anyway. So, not a problem to stay up watching this. Nothing I'd rather watch than this. What a show it's been. What a night it's been. Championship victories, surprise debuts, twists and turns at every corner. What a suplex by Rampage for Betty. Going for the cover. Oh. And who has more to gain here? Who has more to lose? Rampage obviously want to fight her way into the women's title picture again as quickly as possible. And there's probably nobody better to achieve that than the She-Hulk, save for Becky Raditz herself.
And here's a cover.
Going for the cover.
A kick out before the referee can get to 1.
Still has enough energy for the simple kick out.
And the She-Hulk, you know what? Had to beat 9 other women. Had to defy reality crumbling around her.
She is still fighting, still keeping this going.
Needed me to possess her form. And even that wasn't enough. She has fought so much adversity. And speaking of which, Rampage for Betty gets her on the armbar.
I'm not sure there's anything
Well, She-Hulk tapped. She tapped a lot in the Rumble. If she taps tonight, she's going to lose. No, she works her way out. She escapes narrowly. We saw She-Hulk tap out a lot in the Real Rumble, but of course, submission finishes don't mean very much in that arena. But 1 here would spell a big loss for the She-Hulk. Seems to be putting, what is that? Oh, what is, wait, why is her leg right there? What is happening? Why is her leg right there? I don't think that was correct. I think her character model got a little tripped up there. I don't think the spin-a-rooney move is done on 1 leg like that traditionally, though she is a Hulk. She does have gamma radiation running through her blood. What a Superman punch. Maybe we should just call it a Hulk punch. Spear! Spear! Is that it? Wow. And that's huge for the She-Hulk. Because that is, that's a huge message sent to Becky Raditz. She didn't just win the Real Rumble. She just beat the former champ. And she will look to challenge the current champ at REELYMANIA. What an impressive specimen. What a prime competitor in the She-Hulk. And if you're the wreck backstage, you got to be taking this one seriously. Well done, Jennifer Walters. What's next? That's huge. Whoa, okay, speaking of huge. Here's John Cena, the recently dethroned champion. I'm going to be honest, I wasn't sure if we were going to see John Cena anymore. And by that, I mean, I was thinking of removing him from the roster once he lost the belt. But it's too late. Here he is. John Cena's back. And he's challenging Barack Obama. And this is a pretty good match, too. I got to say, AI. You're starting to put it together. This match makes a lot of sense. John Cena, former champion, a top-notch competitor. Barack Obama, a lot of impressive wins in this league as well. This match makes a lot of sense. A lot to gain for both of these gentlemen here tonight. Now, here's the question, too. Should John Cena get a rematch against Nacho Libre? I'll pose that to those who are still in chat with me tonight.
In my estimation, the greatest
Should John Cena get a rematch for that belt before Walter White challenges for it?
champion John Cena. There aren't too many people.
Because I let Matt Thomas get a rematch. Here he comes. We haven't seen John without the belt in a long time. I gave Matt a rematch. Obviously, Becky got a rematch. It seems like it'd be fair for John Cena to get a rematch, but I kind of hate the idea of him getting the belt back, to be honest with you. Then again, I got to consider who's got it. I do think Nacho could totally beat John Cena a second time. Here comes POTUS. Keep eyes on POTUS. You smell what Barack is cooking? I don't know. I guess it all relies on whether we'll do another pay-per-view between now and REELYMANIA. Okay? Things for me to ponder off stream, I suppose. So here's John Cena versus Barack Obama.
Perseverance is what will make him such a threat in this
And the stakes really, I think, explain themselves, but I'll explain it to you anyway. John Cena, we haven't seen him get a win on regular WAT television in a long time. I actually can't even remember the last time that he did. And now he doesn't have that belt. It's gotta hurt. And he's taking it out on POTUS. But we've seen some very impressive wins from Barack Obama. Matter of fact, I believe we've seen him beat former champ Matt Thomas before. These are two men with not a lot in common, but they have both defeated Matt Thomas before. Oh, poor Matt Thomas. Poor Matt Thomas. Maybe he'll have more to achieve in the teams division. Maybe. I don't know. I saw him come out in that Blurred's outfit. Big implications considering Winston A. Marshall's now getting in the ring too. I'm still thinking to see if he replied at all on Twitter. I'm still thinking of Winston seeing that tweet and being like, "What the fuck?" No, he didn't see it. Or he did. If he did, he didn't respond to it. Oh, remember when PLD came in here just in time to see himself get eliminated? Great times here in WWE. Let's say this. If John Cena wins this match, I'll think about letting him get a rematch against Nacho. I'll put it that way. Oh, Obama's bleeding. I didn't even notice that. Big DDT to the former champion. And Obama says, "Don't you dare. I want to be the next one. I want to be the next one. The challenge champion." Okay, maybe I shouldn't do Obama impression. Maybe I should keep it to Hank Hill. John Cena getting all fired up. The 5 moves of doom coming in hot. And he goes for the pin against Barack Obama. No, it's going to take more than that. You're going to have to hit a finisher, John. That's a 2-term president you're competing against right there. God, he's just uncomfortable to watch sometimes. Oh, here comes the 5-knuckle shuffle. I said he's going to have to put out a finisher. Oh, and Obama dodges. Big dodge by Obama.
Oh my God.
Oh, we talked about finishing moves. He dodged one elbow. He's going to put down one of his own. Oh, and John dodges. What a spine buster by Obama. Wasting no time. Wow, these men want to make a statement. Obama sizing him up. Will he hit it? Barack bottom. Go for the pin. Oh! Cena kicked out. I thought that was it. And I think John Cena understands how much is riding on this match. I was thinking about literally removing him from the roster, but maybe he can change my mind tonight. I thought he'd want to leave. John's a busy guy. Wow, missile drop kick from the top rope. Nice move, Barack. John's a busy guy. He's making movies, making TV shows. Barack Obama, not so much. Two-term served. I think he writes a book once in a while, but other than that, he's probably just riding the jet ski or something. I don't know. He's got time to get in the ring. John sizing him up for the attitude adjustment. Oh, wow. Well scouted, Barack. I don't even know if he countered it so much, just punched his way through it. And he's going to try it again. The people's elbow. Does he hit it? Can he win tonight? He does! Goes for the cover. Wow! Barack Obama defeats the former champion John Cena clean in the middle of the ring. You know what? I was talking about a championship curse earlier in respect to John Cena's less than ideal title reign. Oh. Corey Graves is making fun of John Cena, who might be dead on the outside. I think John Cena maybe just kind of sucks. Rivalry very high. Wait a minute. Did John Cena and Barack Obama just start a rivalry out there? Very interesting. Now, to be fair, I've seen the game do this before where it says they're going to be in a rivalry and it never follows through with it. Just another thing that I've noticed is not implemented well whatsoever in this game. But what a match by Obama. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Cena's getting a rematch. Part of me doesn't even know if Cena should stick around. He's been a real bummer to watch. And I kind of don't ever want to see him with that title again. But great win by Barack Obama. Not to undersell it. That's a huge win to go over on the champ. Or the former champ, I should say. Was that the main event or is there one more? I think that was that the last one? What happens if I hit next? I think that was the last match. Let me make sure. Oh, no, tag. Oh, look at this. One more, Matt. Where are you, Matt? Are you out there? Okay, wow. I couldn't have written it better myself. I was speculating earlier. It said blurred on the back of Matt Thomas's new ring gear on the Real Rumble. We saw Winston enter the ring as well. And it seems I was right. It looks like Winston Marshall and Matt Thomas have officially thrown their hat into the team's division. I think Matt's had enough losses in singles. He said, let's mix it up. Let's team up with my former manager, now partner. I think Blurred's has officially become a team. I hope Winston tunes in now. I hope he clicks that link. He goes, what the fuck is Taylor tagging me in? Is that Rager? Rager's tagging me in a tweet about wrestling? What is this? And he opens it and he sees this right now as he and Matt Thomas compete against Kratos and Atreus. Matt says he's fighting sleep, but he's here. Ugra, I'm glad you're still here. This is the final match of the stream. And this, you know what? I like this match because Kratos and Atreus, as much time as I've spent with those characters on the stream, have not won yet. That's an 0-2 team. So an ideal team for the Blurreds to debut against.
Get ready.
Winston Marshall and Matt Thomas. Look at these guys.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall on the way to the ring at a combined weight of 560 pounds.
My sources tell me that the entire tag team division.
I wish you could hear the music. I got the Angelo Dawkins music playing. It sounds so good. It's such a great vibe for these guys. But so be it. Here they come, the Blurreds. Matt Thomas and Winston A. Marshall making their in-ring team's debut. We've seen Matt suffer a lot of unfortunate losses here. But look, I think we're seeing a different rendition of him tonight. Different energy, different ring gear. And he doesn't walk this path alone anymore. He walks it with Winston A. Marshall. Former manager of Swag with the Movie Trivia Schmodown. Very talented actor, streamer, and podcaster. And now, this duo has a chance to change the game, to change their fate in life when they go against two people the stream should be very familiar with. Not the wacky inflatable waving arm tube men, but the father and son duo of Kratos and Atreus coming straight from Midgard, baby. Now, these two have not experienced the success that I would have thought they had coming to them in this league. We've seen them compete twice before.
At a combined weight of 438 pounds, the family.
They are a family, and we love family in this league. We love family on this stream. But these two have not enjoyed the success that I would have anticipated for them. Twice now we've seen Atreus get pinned while his father Kratos seemingly just watched in the corner. You know, once is unfortunate, but twice it begins to feel less like a coincidence and more like a prophecy. I feel like Kratos is teaching his son a lesson every time the two of them walk out here. Has he learned his lesson? And will they achieve their first victory tonight as a tag team? Or can the Blurds go 1-0 in their debut match in this division? You gotta hope Matt Thomas sees the victory he's been waiting. It's been a long time since Matt Thomas won a match in any division. And he's fighting sleep. Oh, and he's gonna be starting us off tonight. And the new purple Blurds ring gear. Here we go. Matt Thomas starting off against Kratos, the Spartan god of war. And I think this is a great way to end the evening. The Master Matt Thomas has been a staple of this league. Always getting booked, always putting on a show, but never getting the result he hopes. What a double axe handle. Nicely played, Matt. And raining fist down on Kratos. We spent a lot of time with Kratos, and I think we've got a lot of time left to spend before Ragnarok is over.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
No matter who wins this, the implications will be very interesting, but I think I'd love to see Matt Thomas finally get the victory he's been fighting for so long with Winston by his side. And he's fired up. Look, this is a different Matt Thomas than we've seen before. You all know how it usually goes. He comes in here, gets his ass kicked for a long time, mounts a little bit of a comeback, and then eats a pin. But this is a Matt Thomas who seems fired up. He's aggressive. He's on the offense. Now, I know I'm saying that, and Kratos is punching the shit out of him. But the point stands. This is going differently than we've seen before. Tags out to Atreus. Kratos warms him up. He says, all right, boy, go out there. See what you can do. And Matt Thomas says, you know what, Winston? Let's see what you can do. He enjoyed a short run in the Real Rumble. Didn't win there, and that's okay. That's okay. I'm not going to put that in the record books against Winston. We're not going to count that against him. This is his official, true in-ring debut as far as I'm concerned.
To the gut. Double underhook. Are we going to see it?
Wow, he just throws that child around like it's nothing.
And he makes the save for his team.
And look, you know what? That was interesting. He went for the cover. Kratos stepped in because Kratos, I think, conceivably believed that could have been it. So maybe we're going to see the God of War step up for his son a little bit more in this match. I don't know. But if he doesn't get involved, he may be... yeah, that's a kid. I don't care what the prophecy said. That's a kid who needs a little more practice.
Look at this going right after the left arm.
And you can't be slipping up in here against the Blurds. I know they're a fresh tag team, but one of them is a former world champion. And one of them, the other one looks terrific so far. Tags out to Matt Thomas. Here he comes back in. Oh, be careful, Matt. He's feeling himself. Let's not get too cocky now. I believe Matt is 1-5 in singles. Oh, tags back, Winston back in. Interesting strategy. Tags in, flexes a little bit, tags back out. Trace going back to Dad. He says, Dad, I need a break. I'm going out here and I'm going to have a juice box. It's something you actually don't realize about most wrestlers. Capri Suns, Sunny D's, always available at ringside. Keep those electrolytes charged. And nice. Well, putting him up. Kratos, not a small man, not a small god by any chance. Winston puts him down, goes for the pin, hooks the leg. Close, but not quite. We've seen Kratos take a lot more punishment than that on this stream. I think it's going to take a lot more to put another loss in the record books for him. Now, Kratos is somebody that I'd also be interested in seeing make a singles run. Kratos, a guy I would have been interested to see how he could have done in the Royal Rumble. What a clothesline by Matt. And I swear, I think the Master's got a new lease on life. Watching a literal god crawl away from him. Although here's the problem. Still real full of himself. Got a real inflated ego. Whoa! Even still, he takes his eyes off the prize. Atreus is the legal man. You can't be spending time on Kratos. You might pay for it. Oh, here comes Matt. Taking it back to the kid. DDT. And he's feeling good. This is a, wow, big spine buster. And he's feeling, there's blood in the water. He's sensing the end. He goes for the hook and the cover. Could it be? Atreus kicks out. He may be a kid, but he's a tough kid. And likewise, we've seen him take a lot of punishment. Matt tags out. Interesting idea. I don't think I would have done that. He's got a finisher stored. I think Matt could wrap this up in quick fashion. Atreus is feeling the pain. But maybe Winston, not far from achieving the same, could be the one to wrap this up. Oh, look out. Kratos is coming right for you. Wow, amazing clothesline off the top. And if you're the Blurreds now, I think the key to this is not letting Atreus tag out. Not letting him out a comeback, which he's going to try to do. If you can keep the kid in that ring, I think the match is the Blurreds to win. But if he does get Big Daddy Kratos back in here, it could be anybody's game. What a move, though! What a move. I shouldn't count the kid out. I've been getting a little tired of playing as him in Ragnarok. But he's looking pretty good with moves like that. Kratos back in. This is what I said we don't want to see. But you know what? Well scouted by Winston, who plants him with a DDT. Pins him, Atreus off the apron. I don't know where the kid's going. He needs to stay right here. Winston going up top. Wow. Ooh. Looking like a big frog splash, but the frog crashed and burned right into the knees of the God of War. Lifts him above his head effortlessly. Tags out to his son. He says, get in here, son. I think Kratos really wants to see Atreus win this. I don't think Kratos is interested in getting the win himself. I think Kratos knows that he can do it. He's conceivably done it in other games. He wants to see Atreus pull it out. And Atreus says, no, Dad, I want another Capri Sun. You get back in here and you deal with Winston. And Winston is looking a little groggy. Kratos has a finisher stored. I think he's going to try to use it right here, right now. Spinning sit-out powerbomb. And Matt better get in here and save his buddy. Save the Blurred. Oh, my God. No. Oh, no. Oh, my God. We love a father-son high five. I don't know if Matt's still awake out there. And I almost hope he's not. And he's dreaming of sweeter things, because I really tried to get this guy a win in another division. They're facing an 0-2 team. Now a 1-2 team. And Matt has now lost another match in a different division. He's not the one who ate the pin. And Matt did look much better in this than he has in previous matches. I have to give him that. He looked a lot more aggressive, a lot more focused. It was Winston who ate the pin in this, which is unfortunate. It will still count as a loss in the record book for Matt. The record book won't distinguish that. It'll say he lost in teams. And hey, congrats to Kratos and Atreus. Kratos did ultimately get the pin. I guess maybe he just got tired of the fun and games and he said, let's wrap this up. Let's wrap this up, boy. Let's wrap it up. We're going to be the stars of the next stream anyway. Next time Taylor goes live, it's going to be to play our game for 3 hours. Oh, God. Can't do that voice. Don't do that voice. Stick to Hank Hill. But congrats to the father and son duo who finally get a win in the team's division. That's terrific to see. A great way to end the evening. What a show. What a stacked couple of cards we have. New champions. Real Rumble winners. A potential rivalry between Barack Obama and John Cena. What a show it's been. Yeah, next show. What do you think the first match of the next show is going to be? Let's see. Let's find out. Ted Lasso versus Black Adam. Wow. Oh, and look, there he is. The marquee player, the big champion. I can't think of no one better to look at before we end the show. The Nacho Libre. I think that's the biggest story here tonight. Nacho Libre is officially and finally your world heavyweight champion. What a guy. What a show. Oh, what a stream. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I said it at the top. It's been kind of a tough week for me. Haven't been streaming as much. I was really looking forward to this, and it didn't disappoint for me. I hope it didn't disappoint for you. It always means a ton to me to have some friends in the chat hanging out, and these streams are so much fun to do. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. We'll probably do another one in like 2 weeks or so. Thank you, Ram. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you hanging out. Probably do another one of these in like 2 weeks. But we'll have lots of stuff to do in between. Like I said earlier, going to do some more God of War. We'll probably do some more Fortnite. I kind of want to do some more Fortnite. I tried playing Fortnite by myself, and I got my ass kicked. But streaming, it's a lot of fun. I'm due up for a dream stream. I got a lot of new stuff in my play later queue, so we'll probably do some dreams. A lot of good stuff on the way. Can't wait to watch Ram's stream on Saturday at 3 o'clock Eastern Time. Been loving the Emporium, hosted by Ram and Spine Blood. And I believe you'll be showcasing not only some stuff in Dreams this week, but you'll be playing PT. You're one of the last people on this earth who can... Yeah, you're streaming PT this week. One of the few people left who have a functioning copy of PT on their PlayStation. That's... What a treasure you have. I actually am really excited to watch you play PT. Obviously, PT was a huge sensation years ago when it first came out. And because Konami sucks, it became a rarity. It became an antique, a relic of a bygone era. It'll go with you to your grave. Yes, sir. And if you ever need some extra cash, it's a guaranteed. What do they call that? Is it a nest egg? Do they call that? You got a nice nest egg in your PS4 with PT installed on it. Yeah, I've been loving your show. I can't wait to watch it this Saturday, especially to see you play PT. Perhaps the most influential horror game of like the last decade, I would say. And it's a playable teaser for a game that never came out. What a fucking legend. But yeah, that's it for tonight. You love you some PT, as do we all. It's going to be a good stream. I recommend everybody go follow Ramstein53452 here on Twitch. He's got a great show, and I will be watching it this Saturday. So come join and hang out for that. I'm done for the evening. It's been a lot of fun, as always. I love watching this game with you. What a circus. And we'll have more in a few weeks to come. I got to decide whether we'll do another pay-per-view between now and REELYMANIA. I kind of would like to let some rivalries come together and some storylines happen in anticipation of that. I also talked about maybe doing a mid-card belt, maybe a tournament or something, kind of letting the league breathe a bit before we get to the big WrestleMania-esque show. So I'll go to the drawing board and we'll see what I cook up before the next one. But until then, it's been a lot of fun. Fungus Fox Hive, rise up and rise strong. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I'll see you next time. I appreciate you guys so much. Have a very, very good night and a great weekend, my friends. I'll see you next time.